wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Feet, so don't get her pissed. Jason calls like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
What's up, kids? Back to school, baby. Thanks for a lot of people out there. Not everyone yet. We're getting there, but Palm Beach County Public goes back today. That's like a lot of kids. Almost 200,000 kids are going to be heading back to school today. So, busy day today. I got one at home is going to be waking up right now, getting ready to go back to school.
Yep, I got one too. She's kind of excited because, the first day, you have your new outfit. First day lunchbox.
First day's cool. I always love first day. Yeah, you get to show off. It's like your best outfit. The cool stuff that you got some stories from over the summer, and then by day 2, it starts to really fizzle fast.
The key is when you have a class where you're allowed to sit wherever you want, you always want to get there sort of in the middle because that's where you sit by the cute girls.
Okay. That's your little tip? That's your tip? Okay. Appreciate that. We're going to be running down the weekend. We had a busy weekend. We'll go through all that kind of stuff. And kids, too, we'll let you do some shout-outs today as well. You can call or text us in 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Let us know what you're doing, what's going on, say what up today. And, one of the tough things, too, is there's going to be a lot of moms that are going to be sending their kids off for the very first day of school. You remember what that's all about, Virginia?
Yes, kindergarten tears.
Yeah, you got one that's on deck. How long before Rocco?
Well, he's 2 now, and so he won't go to school until he's 4.
Okay.
So we have a couple of years left.
Okay.
My first day at school, I got in so much trouble because I was playing with the toys when I wasn't supposed to be playing with the toys, and I was eating the snacks when I wasn't supposed to be eating the snacks. And the teacher made such a public example out of me.
I obviously didn't learn a lesson. It still sounds like something happened on Friday.
I think she scarred me, and I went the other way.
That's what it is. So, welcome back. We are going to be doing another day of Camp KVJ. We have some more stuff. I know we got the Briar kids that are still in, so we still got some more stuff for everybody today. Coming up about 7 o'clock, we're going to hook you up with all the tickets and the wristbands, everything you need for the Our Kids World Family Fun Fest. It's going to be coming up here in just a couple of weeks, so we'll get you the hookup for that coming up this morning.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in your Dirt of the Day, we were just talking about this last week, how Tom Cruise does all of his own stunts.
Yeah.
Well, one of those stunts went wrong. Ooh, we'll get into that coming up. What happened to Tom coming up in your Dirt?
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Don't let the end of summer put an end to exploring. Get 50% off your second guest with Royal Caribbean and up to $100 to spend at sea. Plus, kids sail free. Book Allure of the Seas sailing from Fort Lauderdale. Adventures start at just $6.99. Keep winter waiting with top deck rock climbing and jungle zip lining. Come seek. Call 1-800-ROYAL-CARIBBEAN or your travel agent today. Offer ends August 31st. Prices are per person, interior room. Reflect savings subject to availability. Taxes, fees, and port expenses additional. Terms apply. Ships registry Bahamas.
Welcome to Universal's Volcano Bay, a water theme park like no other. From the sands of Waturi Beach to the top of the Krakatoa volcano, summer is a lot cooler here. And when you add the refreshing taste of an ice-cold Coca-Cola, that's summer on a higher level. And right now, Florida residents get 1 month free on any Universal Preferred or Premier annual pass with the UPC code from select Coca-Cola products, which means you can make summer last all year long at all 3 Universal Orlando parks. So grab an ice-cold Coke and summer on a higher level at Volcano Bay, the 3rd amazing theme park at Universal Orlando Resort. Visit universalorlando.com. Offer ends August 31st. Restrictions apply.
Well, if your kid's heading back to school today, you might need Jupiter Medical Center. Any kind of illnesses they got, you can just run them right in. It's a lot quicker than going to other ERs. You can also get any kind of flu shot you need. If they fall down the playground or anything like that, you can just run them in. It's super easy, and it's becoming more and more convenient because Jupiter Medical Center is just opening up all kinds of brand new locations. They got a new urgent care center on PJ Boulevard, right across from the Gardens Mall. Really convenient. They've also got some other locations, one on Indiantown Road and in the Abacoa Shopping Plaza off Donald Ross. Want to find out where they are? Just go online today. JupiterMedUrgentCare.com. That's JupiterMedUrgentCare.com.
Floridians everywhere are turning into energy experts with new smart tools from FPL. With your online energy dashboard and the new FPL mobile app, you can stay on top of your energy use anytime, anywhere. And with the new projected bill feature, you have time to learn how to save even more. Take the online home energy survey at fpl.com/easy to save, and you could save up to $300 a year.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. It may be time to see one of the fertility specialists at IVF Florida Reproductive Associates. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant starts to decline rapidly, so time is of the essence. Call 877-553-0040 today to schedule your consultation with one of the IVF Florida fertility experts or visit IVFFlorida.com. IVF Florida is proud to announce 2 new locations in Boca Raton and in Coral Gables, now providing even more convenience to access fertility treatments throughout South Florida. IVF Florida physicians, consistently recognized as top doctors and named to the U.S. News and World Report list of top U.S. reproductive endocrinologists, have been helping couples realize their dream of parenthood since 1986. IVF Florida provides comprehensive and personalized fertility services along with exclusive finance options. Call 877-553-0040 or log on to IVFFlorida.com.
Got some great deals going on right now at Bremen BMW, but you've got all of 48 hours to take advantage of them. $2,500 you could save in the next 48 hours if you just jump on this today. Go into work, get settled, then go online, BremenBMW.com. Start looking at all the great cars they have. 3 Series, 5 Series, 7 Series, X Series, the S Series, they're all there. Plus, they've got somebody online that is in a chat room willing to help you out to answer any questions that you have, making it super easy. Then you can just look at all the savings you get. If you go in early, first of the month savings, $1,000 off a new BMW, over $1,500 in early month benefits. Basically, you can drive away in a new BMW for only $219 a month, but you've got through tomorrow to get it done. Go online, then go check out one of their great locations. They're on Okeechobee Boulevard in West Palm Beach, and you got them also on Jupiter and Indiantown Road in Jupiter. You can go check them out there as well. And easy to do online, BremenBMW.com.
Ted Hollander, attorney. Got a ticket? Don't pay it. Call the lawyers at the Ticket Clinic, a law firm, at 1-800-CITATION. But don't take my word for it. Listen to what our clients have to say.
Multiple speeding tickets dismissed.
Multiple red light camera tickets dismissed. Driving with a suspended license dismissed.
Our goal is to get your ticket dismissed. So if you've got a ticket, be sure you're calling the Ticket Clinic at 1-800-CITATION. That's 1-800-CITATION. Hire us on our free Ticket Clinic app and save $5. Prospective clients may not receive the same or similar results. Over 25 offices from Miami to Daytona, including Boynton, West Palm Beach, North Palm Beach, Port St. Lucie, and Fort Pierce.
Double D's is my new country bar.
This Tuesday is gonna be big. Free drinks all night for everybody. Remember, ladies and guys, welcome 18 and up. And thanks to you for making Double D's South Florida's premier country destination.
Auto accident? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Need to know all you need to know about being in South Florida? Then follow us on Twitter at KVJ Show.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, you always hear praise for Tom Cruise because they're like, oh, he's not just an actor, he's also a guy that does his own stunts.
That's right.
But could all that be changing? I guess he got hurt doing his own stunts. I'll tell you coming up in a second what happened. Before we get into that, did you hear the judge in that whole Taylor Swift case on Friday threw out the part that the DJ is coming after Taylor Swift? Threw that part out of it.
I turned off my mic.
Yeah, you
You
did.
turned off your mic.
I don't remember what I was going to say. Never mind.
Now, I guess he does still have a case pending against Taylor Swift's mom and the person that handled all their radio stuff. So it'll be interesting to see, did those people have anything to do with him losing his job? And can he still seek the $3 million in damages he was going after from them?
Yeah, the way I took all this is that the judge just came to what we said. It's like, it's inconclusive. I can't tell. I mean, they're not going to be able from that photo or from witness testimony because you got he said, she said, and you can't figure out one way definitely or another. And so what they're probably going to just figure out is, did the radio station have the right to fire this guy based on that? Did Taylor Swift's mom have anything to do with it? And I think that's what it's going to come down to. In Florida, I think the guy would have been screwed because they can fire you for anything. So
Right.
it might be different in Colorado.
We will keep you posted. Vin Diesel made a big announcement. If you're a big fan of the Fast and the Furious franchise, I don't know if I entirely understand this, but
I was confused too.
okay, here's Vin Diesel on what they're going to be doing next.
I am in New York, and we are filming something that is going to be pretty state-of-the-art, something no one's ever seen before, which is a live show. I think it's first going to be shown at the O2 Arena in London, but it's going to go all over the world. And we're really excited about it. But it'll be a way for you to kind of see the action firsthand. The first time it's ever been done.
Yeah, you sound real pumped, Vin. It's kind of low-key there.
Is it the Fast and the Furious live? Is it like a car show?
I don't know, because I'm sure they use a lot of trick photography and things like that to make these stunts happen on the big screen. So
maybe it's like a Grease or like a Moving Out kind of a thing.
We are confused. But there you go. If you're into that Fast and the Furious stuff, that'll be big for you. And finally here, Tom Cruise got hurt on the set of his latest movie, Mission Impossible 6. He was doing this scene where he was supposed to jump from building to building. And I guess when he was going from one to the other, he fell a little short. And he had his safety harness on, but he still slammed really hard into the one building he was supposed to land on. You see him limping away, and crew had to escort him, and he looked definitely shook up.
one of those jumps he might have made at 45, but he's not going to make it 55. And it's
a different day, baby.
Yeah, he just needed about another 8 inches in that leap, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah, they're saying that he's going to be fine, and they haven't really said what exactly his injuries are. But we will keep you posted as we hear details about Tom Cruise hurt on set. And that's what's going on in your dirt, brought to you by the Paw Patrol at our Kids World Family Fun Fest, August 26th and 27th. Come join us inside the fairgrounds. Get your tickets and all your details at adayforkids.com.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, I'm sure you guys were locked into the 2017 Teen Choice Awards that was going on. There's a quick little montage of some of the big winners.
Choice Drama TV show.
Riverdale.
For Choice Music Group.
For Choice Dancer. Maddie's in it.
For Choice Pop Song. Ed Sheeran! Your choice R&B hip-hop artist, the one and only Beyonce.
Well, there you go. Just pretty much a lot of awards and a lot of clapping. Congratulations. Boy, my daughter's watching one of the shows. That Riverdale is a big show that's out there. That won several awards, did very well. It's got one of the kids from Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Okay.
He's in that.
What's it about?
About Riverdale. It's exciting stuff.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, Choice Action Movie went to Wonder Woman. Selena Gomez is your top Instagrammer. Choice Snapchatters, Ariana Grande. And Camila Cabello from Miami. She wound up winning Choice Female Hottie and a couple other awards. So some of the highlights that went down in that. Aaron Carter apparently was here in Florida and popped out to a gay bar and got emotional during his show while he was there.
I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and your support with the LGBT community and my announcement. It means a lot. Yes, I am a bisexual man. So, that motherfucker is gorgeous. You're gorgeous.
There you go. She need to pick out some hot guys from the crowd.
Boy, man, he kind of came out of nowhere again. It's Aaron Carter this, Aaron Carter that. Everyone's talking Carter.
I know. He's making some news these days. And Tim Tebow, talked about him on Friday. It was amazing. He was in the on-deck circle, and an autistic child came down and was waving at him and got his attention, and Tim Tebow broke out of the on-deck circle, came over, gave the kid a hug, and then went and hit a 3-run home run. And then apparently somebody who just hates all that's good in the world hit Tim Tebow in the head with a pitch.
What?
Well, he didn't do it on purpose.
Uh-huh. You hit Tebow! How dare you! What? How dare you hit Tim Tebow?
String him up!
Yes.
Don't be messing with no Tebow.
Guy's lucky he made it out of Florida alive. Wow. Tim Tebow having his 30th birthday today, too. So he got up, and he was okay, just to let you know.
Thank goodness.
Because he's that amazing.
He forgave him instantly.
Yes, exactly. So coming up here in just a couple minutes, it was a day I was waiting for forever, and it finally happened. I'll let you know what it is coming up next.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the... Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, you made me down, you made me a believer, believer. Has turned your spirit to a dove, oh, ooh, your spirit up above, oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings, they would drown, but they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke open and rained down, it rained down like... Hey, you made me a believer. The flames, you're the face of the future, the blood in my veins, oh, ooh, the blood in my veins, oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke open and rained down like... Hey, you made me a believer, believer.
What you thinking about today, Jaybird?
I love when people come up and tell me, weird, different things about what they're going through. I was talking to somebody at Blue Martini, and I was only able to talk to them for a few minutes about it, but they suffer from depersonalization disorder. Have you ever heard of this?
No.
Okay, you don't feel like you're real. You constantly feel like you're outside of your body. So you're in a dream-like state, but you know that it's not a dream, and you don't feel like you're at all connected. You feel like you are awake, but you are just almost observing everything. And the person telling me about this said it's awful and it happens constant. But then they had to go, and they weren't able to tell me a bunch of other stuff about it because I had so many questions. But isn't that something? How horrifying would that be?
Ugh, I don't like it.
Never heard of that. Every day there's like some kind of new ailment that just like, what? I've never even heard of that.
The way they were describing it, it sounds like it's a panic attack, but it's 24 hours a day. You're nonstop panicked, and you don't know what's real or what is real, but you kind of do have a sense of it.
Does it give you panic, or is it just something where it's a weird state that you're just in?
They said that they hated it, and it does give them panic, and you start to get your body feels numb. There's tingling involved, but it's a real disorder. I was wondering if anyone else has that kind of feeling. I have so many more questions about that. You guys have never heard of that, huh?
No.
I love when people tell me their baggage.
Their weird dysfunction.
Yes. I feel like I attract that.
You should be like a therapist, but for only really weird things.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I was going to try to be a therapist if I didn't get this job.
Well, you are having a hard time finding a therapist because they keep turning you away because you're just too bizarre. Maybe that's just what you ought to do.
I am still in the market for a therapist.
Okay.
Cutting edge, hopefully.
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
So Saturday night, a couple of my girlfriends told me they were going to take me out in Delray. And they were like, okay, we're going to go out. We're going to do dinner.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go dancing.
Okay, yeah, you're telling me about this.
And I was like, it's been a long time since I've actually gone out clubbing.
And you're such a sexy dancer.
My thing is go out to a restaurant,
right?
Have a 3-hour dinner, have dessert, have wine, and sit there for a while, and then go home.
Yeah.
I'm not really a clubby kind of person anymore. I think I'm past my club years.
Sure.
So we finish up a lovely dinner in Delray, and we go over to, on Atlantic Avenue, there's this club called Salt 7.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of like a restaurant, then at night they turn it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we walk in, and immediately I'm like, wow, the average age in here is about 23.
Okay,
22.
Yeah.
It's so crowded. There's so many people bumping into each other.
Yeah.
It's total. And so I see this room off in the back, and there's people sitting back there at tables, and I'm like, ooh.
The old person
the
section.
old people back there in that room. Is there any way we could go back there and sit? And she's like, well, that's supposed to be reserved for people having dinner, but I guess so. And so we just went and sat in the back room of the club. No dancing. Just kind of reflecting.
Reflecting.
That sounds awful.
That's what old people do. They reflect.
I don't know if I can ever do this again. That may be my last time clubbing.
I went to the club to go reflect.
I sat there and I watched all these people in their early 20s.
Yeah.
Some of them probably had fake IDs because they looked real young.
Yeah.
Dancing around and I can't do it.
You just, to me at least, you lose the tolerance for that. When you first get out, it's kind of new and exciting to get in the club. You're like, oh, this is, awesome. But it really, to me, I mean, there are some people that go way past their prime when it comes to the club thing. But
Kiss.
I was over it. Yeah, I was over it at about 23, and I'm just like, okay, no, the bumping in, I'm good.
I have never liked clubbing. I always got punched anytime I'd go to a dance club.
I can see
somebody
that.
punched me or I got elbowed. I'm with you, but I think you should have went out there, at least showed them one dance Mama could give them.
Oh, Mama couldn't even give them that.
I don't know. Then you're out there, everybody's being, hey, hey, check out the old lady.
Yeah, I was like weirded out. It was just a weird vibe.
Check out the old lady.
Uh-huh. What I got on my mind, I was so excited when I saw the news pop through, but Miami Marlins, I believe, are going to be saved because Derek Jeter's group has apparently agreed and signed the papers to buy the franchise.
Oh, they got the money.
$1.2 billion, yes.
Nice.
They got the money or they won the deal, whatever. However it went down, it just sounds like pending approval by Major League Baseball in September, it looks like Derek Jeter is not only going to be part of the ownership group, but he's going to be in charge of the business and baseball operations, which to me is exciting. He's going to be making the call, which is going to be great. And the Marlins have just made horrible decisions the entire time with this last owner, Jeffrey Loria. And they were saying the first thing that Derek Jeter should do and make sure he does is lock up Giancarlo Stanton, who, by the way, is continuing on his home run terror. He's now tied Gary Sheffield for the most home runs in a single season for a Marlin at 42.
So the other day, I said the comment that if he stays healthy, Stanton's going to sniff 60 home runs. And I got so much hate from people. Oh, come on. There's no way he's going to. Bull crap. If he stays at this pace and stays healthy, he's going to sniff 60 home runs. That's a big deal, Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go. So I'm excited about that. So that's my big news, and that's what I got on my mind. Couple of shout-outs as everybody is heading back to school today. Can't forget about St. Lucie County. They're going back as well. And the teachers. It's not only just the students, but they're back already. And one teacher texted us and said, yep, in line at Duncan already. Good luck to all FPC Cobras today. That's from Mrs. Jackson.
Do we all agree, though, first day, hashtag be cool, teachers. Don't give homework, especially math teachers.
No, I know you're on this campaign.
Math on a first day.
Mm-hmm. All right. So if you got a little shout out you want heading off to school, let us know about it. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Well, apparently Jaybird had another typical crazy weekend. If you think you are inside the mind of Jaybird, I could hook you up with some tickets to go see our comedy friend Joe Coy. He's going to be with Angela Johnson here in South Florida coming up. Call up right now, 877-979-9763.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Well, it is a clean start to Monday morning. No major incidents to report throughout Broward, Palm Beach, or the Treasure Coast. You're all clear on your way to work this morning, and you're also all clear on your way to Dunkin' Donuts on John Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
When you need us, where you need us. Jupiter Medical Center Urgent Care. The hospital you trust provides convenient care right in your neighborhood, with locations throughout northern Palm Beach and now open on PGA Boulevard across from the Gardens Mall. Find help with injuries, illnesses, flu shots, and more. And if a situation becomes more serious, you'll have quick access to world-class hospital services. Jupiter Medical Center Urgent Care. When you need us, where you need us.
Braces, Invisalign, if you're thinking about any of that stuff for you or for a loved one, go see Dr. Bradford. He is a pro. That's where I took my daughter, Magnolia. She loves him. She loves the staff. She loves the facility. She feels super safe there, and that's what it's all about. They do it right. Their patients are so happy. Dr. Bradford has a lot of expertise under his belt. He's been doing this now for over 20 years. Dr. Bradford knows orthodontics inside and out. He's got the cool gadgets, too, like the digital scanners, the accelerated orthodontics, state-of-the-art offices in Palm Beach Gardens and in Jensen Beach. So if you're thinking about orthodontics, anything like the Invisalign, Invisalign Teen, regular brackets, clear brackets, he's got them all. Even 3D imaging machines that image your teeth. How cool is that? Here's the number to call, 561-694-3006 or online at orthobybradford.com.
You're at the convenience store, behind the guy who's already inhaled a supersized slushie.
Refills are free, right?
The lady who forgot her eggs, milk, and wiper fluid.
I'll be right back.
And the man who talks too loud on his phone.
Yeah, it still itches.
But today, they are the group you will remember forever. Because you're about to turn your $5 bill into a big win with Grouper from the Florida Lottery. 5 draw games means more ways to win. The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it!
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Well, a lot of people heading back to school today. Summertime is over for a lot of you, but I tell you, if you're one of those people that is always trying to find a little bit of extra time in your life and you're saying, wow, now I got to run the kids all over the place and we're going to be back into that schedule of sports and everything else that's going on, there is something you can do to make your life a little bit more convenient. One thing I do every single day is I pretty much wear just easy outfits, easy to pick things. People don't want to make these decisions. Something you could do to make your life easier. If you're still dealing with contact lenses, you don't have to. You could go to Panu Laser Vision, get a LASIK procedure, forget the extra time you're taking every single day in the morning and at night dealing with your contact lenses. Glasses, too, are an inconvenience, especially when you're going to the gym, when you're going to the pool, and when you're in the shower. It's not easy to see what's the shampoo from the conditioner. You could go to Panu today and get your eyes taken care of. And the cool thing about it, too, it's easy. It is going to be hassle-free. You're not going to take off from school or work because I drove myself home and I was back to work the very next day. Plus, a payment plan is waiting for you with 0 down and 0 interest. Super awesome, super easy. And for listening to the KVJ show, they'll take $500 off on that procedure. Just go online today to book your appointment. PANNUlaser.com. That's PANNUlaser.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Volvo.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, and a beautiful start to our Monday. Our skies mostly sunny throughout the day today with a high of 92. Now, 30% chance of a late afternoon shower or thunderstorm, otherwise mostly sunny. Tonight's low, 77. And for Tuesday, mostly sunny, hot again, the high near 92, and a 30% chance for a scattered shower storm.
The Tire Choice didn't invent tires, but my guy there is really good at making sure you get the best deals. Like right now, save up to $120 on 4 select Goodyear, Yokohama, or Michelin tires. Plus, get an oil change for just $9.99 when you pay with your Drive card. The Tire Choice. We're your guy.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Coming up on Saturday, we're getting the KVJ Volunteer Army back together. If you'd like to do something great for your community, you realize there are a lot of people in South Florida that are struggling to put food on their tables, and you could do something awesome coming up this Saturday with Feeding South Florida in Boynton Beach. Only going to take a couple hours of your Saturday morning, and you can do a lot to help feed these families. We're still looking for about 100 volunteers. Anybody 12 and older can go and sign up right now online at kvjshow.com. That's kvjshow.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Apparently, it was another very interesting weekend for Jaybird. A lot of problems happened, apparently, after Blue Martini on Friday night for you, huh?
I'm finding a theme. When we do that karaoke thing, the next day is just kind of... What are you looking at?
What happened?
Oh, you're looking at me like you're staring through my soul.
Well, you seem so fine at the karaoke.
Oh, I was fine.
He's good there, but it's just what happens afterwards, Virginia.
It's the aftermath is terrible.
Yeah. Apparently, it just kind of all falls apart. We got Eric on here from Fort Lauderdale. Hello, Eric.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, good. We're going to see if you can try to get on the same page as Jaybird here. And of all the awful things that happened this weekend, only one of these things apparently did not happen. So try to tell us which awful thing actually did not happen to Jaybird this weekend. Everything else apparently did.
And Virginia can play along, too.
Okay.
You might be able to compete.
Okay, here we go. Here are all your options after Blue Martini on Friday night. Only one of these things did not happen the rest of the weekend to Jaybird. He locked himself out of his place 2 times in the same day. He spilled red wine on a woman's white shirt and purse. C, had a major panic attack at the Mall of Wellington Green, making him an hour late for a radio appearance. D, after Blue Martini, he got escorted out of the Cheesecake Factory for puking in the lobby. Or E, he got bit by a neighbor's dog. Okay, 5 options. Only one of those things did not happen.
And they all could have happened.
Okay, so let's see
They all
here.
sound realistic.
Yeah,
They
I
all
know.
do.
I was going to say, this is not easy here. Virginia, what is your thought on this?
Well, I know he probably definitely spilled the wine.
Okay.
I know he probably definitely locked himself out of his house twice.
That sounds like a every weekend kind of thing.
It's tricky. I got a real weird door.
Yeah. And now is it because you couldn't find your key?
What happens is I will hold my keys in my hand.
Yeah.
I will lock my door.
Yeah.
And then I will like double check on something. I'll go back in there and I'll put my keys down.
Yeah.
And I'll think that I have them in my hand. I'll close the door and go, oh, nuts. I locked myself out again.
But you don't say nuts.
No,
Yeah.
I do not.
Have you ever thought about doing one of those like hiding places for a key outside?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I have run out of backups.
He used the hiding one and
then
didn't
you
put
lock
it
those
back.
keys inside.
But you know what? We're all locked and loaded. Denny's now has 3 keys. We are good to go.
3, huh?
Yes, we got 3
Okay.
keys over the weekend.
This'll last us a week.
Okay, yeah.
But we're good for a week.
So, Virginia, you think 1 and 2 probably happened.
Yeah.
C, the major panic attack. You're kind of cheating if you say that one. That kind of narrows another one down.
Yeah, that one probably happened.
Okay. Let me see. Puked in the lobby of the Cheesecake Factory or got bit by a neighbor's dog?
This is where it gets tricky.
Okay.
Because he has been known to puke and be escorted out. It happened at PGA National.
Yes, it did.
He also gets attacked randomly by animals, which is really fun to watch.
I don't know what it is. Animals hate him.
Animals.
But I love animals.
I know.
Not all animals hate me. I don't want to be painted with that brush.
But you've been attacked by...
70%.
Honestly, you have been attacked by more animals than anyone I've ever seen. Even animal experts, people that deal with them every day, have not been attacked as much
A lot was when I was younger, but a lot still do bite me.
Okay, so which one of those two do you think actually did happen, Virginia?
I could so see him going over to Cheesecake after
Yep.
Blue Martini. It's right there.
Yep.
It's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I could see him throwing up there.
Okay.
Oh, it's got to be dog or puke. It's one of those two.
Okay, which one?
I'm going to go, he did not puke.
He did not puke. Okay. All right. That is the guidance from Virginia. Eric, do you agree with Virginia, or do you think it's another one of those 5 things?
No, I think it was the getting bit by the dog.
Think it's getting bit by the dog.
Yeah, that's a good guess, too. That's a great guess.
It is more likely that he would puke in the lobby of the Cheesecake Factory and get escorted out than get bit by a dog.
I mean, how do we know all these things didn't happen?
Maybe that's the trick
One of them did not happen.
that we know of.
Right.
Okay. Virginia, you were actually correct. The one that did not happen was the Cheesecake Factory.
I did not have to open the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I mean, that's just... what
come
am I-
on, people are eating.
I know.
Yeah.
Am I an animal?
Yeah.
Beast.
Well, busy weekend. Eric, I tell you what, just for coming on with us today, though, want to hook you up with tickets to go see Joe Coy. He's going to be with Angela Johnson at the Hard Rock Live on August 26th, and you're going to get tickets for it. Okay, bud?
All right, thank you.
There you go. Yeah, Joe's got a special on Netflix right now you can go and check out. So,
I love
always
Joe
doing good stuff.
Coy. He's super nice.
Yeah, and you can get tickets right now at Ticketmaster.com. Just go on there to grab yours. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, something else also happened to Jaybird over the weekend.
More stuff?
More things, yes. He apparently saw a dramatic incident happen.
Yes, and I think I blew it.
Yeah.
Did he cause it?
Yeah.
No, I was a bystander.
Okay, honestly,
what girl?
of all these things that happen to you on a weekend, it's just like this. It's like a hurricane cloud just is overhead of you. Like if I look at my weekend, I'm like, it's pretty calm.
I know, and I know some people think I'm lying. I swear to you, I'm really not lying.
Yeah, hang out with this guy.
It's the law of attraction.
Yeah.
I think chaos attracts more chaos.
Yeah.
He can't get out of it.
He's a chaotic dog. Yeah.
I think it's the only way I know. I think I
I
love chaos, baby. I don't know.
How big was the dog that bit you?
It wasn't a very big dog.
Okay, thank goodness.
And why did it bite you? Like what happened?
Because my neighbor walks the dog and I get excited because I love
You get
animals.
into its space too fast.
No, well,
And dogs are kind of like, yeah, they think you're attacking them.
I was petting them and we're like playing with each other.
Got a little too familiar too fast.
I might have got a little familiar too fast. I think I did, yeah. It bit my hand.
Exciting weekend. What else happened to Jaybird's weekend? We'll find out some more coming up next.
It's the strangest feeling this way for you. There's something the way you move, something the way you move. With you I'm never healing, it's heartache through and through.
I'd say anybody had a boring weekend compared to Jaybird's weekend. We heard just some of the things that happened to him, getting bit by a dog, locked out of his apartment a couple times. Just all kinds of excitement. A lot of fun stuff going on there.
It was actually not really. It was kind of annoying. I had a lot of lectures with myself.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man, you got to make some adjustments.
Had a panic attack trying to get at the Mall of Wellington Green because he's afraid of heights when we were on the second level.
All right, we don't have to pile on.
Well, I'm just, recapping for anybody who missed out on what happened.
It was pretty brutal. I was kind of embarrassed on Saturday, to be quite honest with you.
Well, it's just,
you shouldn't be
just the way you
embarrassed.
are, man.
It's just,
yeah,
it is what it is.
I wasn't able to go up on the second story until your husband had to come get me. It's kind of embarrassing. But
come get me.
This is my truth.
Panda's a very comforting soul.
He really is. If you're gonna ever have a panic attack, he is the guy to have one.
He is.
That guy, huh?
He's very peaceful and loving, and he'll get you back to a good headspace.
Well, he's not judgy, and that's always a quick zinger for people to get you. If you have panic disorder, you ever get into a fight with somebody, that's the first thing they attack about your personality. Oh, you can't walk on the second story, you idiot. I know it's an easy target.
Somebody else wanted to hear the whole story on the spilling the red wine on a woman's purse and white shirt.
Did you guys not see that at Blue Martini?
Oh, I heard about it.
Oh, you did? Okay, all right.
What was that? I think I missed. Did I miss that? I can't remember that part.
I don't know. I was at a table and I'm talking with my hands and I spilled. Red wine. It looked like I stabbed her.
What? You just boom knocked it.
Oh yeah, it was awful. She was very cool about it, and I did buy her some more red wine.
That was nice.
Somebody's suggesting that you get one of those keypad locks so it doesn't matter when you lose your key.
For sure. No, there's a lot of things I gotta definitely make some adjustments.
Okay.
Get a keypad lock and then make it 1, 2, 3, 4 so no one will guess it.
Mm-hmm. And apparently some other excitement happened over the weekend. You saw a big kind of like a fight, kind of not physical, but apparently a big argument break out.
It was one of those type of like viral fights you'll see where the cashier and the person that's paying for the stuff is getting, heated. They were screaming at each other so bad. It was on the gas station out in Palm Beach Gardens, right off of Military. I think it was the Chevron. And the guy was screaming at the guy and the cashier screaming at him. They're calling each other names. And the whole time I've got my phone in my hand and I wanted to record it because it was going to without a doubt go viral. Because I've seen things that were less that have gone viral. And I froze. I was too nervous. I was too close to the action. And I thought the guy that was yelling at the cashier, I thought for sure if he saw me filming, because I was as close as I am to you. That's how close I was.
You didn't want them to turn on you.
I think the guy would have turned on me. But then I was thinking, if he turned on me, that would have even been better.
That's true.
Him trying to punch me, that would have. But I blew it. I blew another viral moment.
It's kind of crazy. I almost warn people about those situations because it is tough because I think a lot of people, they want to get that viral video and like, oh, I want people to see what I'm seeing. But boy, I saw a lot, from over the weekend, and maybe it was because of the nature of, what was happening in Charlottesville, but I have never seen more people get attacked that were filming something. I saw at least 3 different instances where somebody had a camera and was just filming something. Somebody'd be like, you better stop filming right now. And then one person got hit with a stick.
Oh, my gosh.
There's a woman who was like filming and some dude punched her.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I think a lot of it was the environment that they were in, but that would be the first thought that I have. It seems like more and more people are attacking the people that are now filming these situations. They're like, you better stop filming. We don't want this out. Because people in the scene and in the moment realize this could become a viral video, and they realize that'll change your life.
Right.
Like, it's bad enough that people right here get to see it, but if the whole world gets to see it and it makes the news, it'll change your life, and a lot of times not for the better.
Well, it was about to get violent because the guy on the one side was threatening the cashier, saying, I don't want you to ever talk to me. You don't. It's none of your business what I'm doing. I'm going to come around there, and I'm going to end all this. And the other guy was not backing down. And I'm there with 2 big things of soda going, do I leave?
I just want soda.
Yes, but did I blow it? Would you have filmed?
If I was close enough and able to do it, and I didn't have the kids with me.
You go for it?
Maybe.
I don't know, man. I was so close to the people.
I don't think I do, because what would be in my head is just, all right, do I need a viral video?
I know.
I mean, how bad do I really need that?
It's what am I doing?
Well, and it might be something too, because you post, and a lot of times, I guess you could do a dummy count and all that kind of stuff, but it might forever kind of be linked to you. And let's say the person, you do something like that, it goes out, and this viral video gets that person fired, ostracized from society, gives them a lot of headaches. One of the first things they might do is
come after you.
Revenge.
Well, who posted it, and then the whole thing, they're just driven by revenge to come get you. And I'm like, now I'm sitting there worrying about, okay, they're going to try to hunt me down because obviously they're crazy. That's why you filmed them in the first place.
Yeah, man.
That's true. I hadn't thought about that. Revenge. He'll come looking for you a few weeks later.
It's a good plot for a movie. A guy gets, he's known for doing something stupid. It goes viral. He maybe, his whole life gets ruined, and then he's trying to get revenge after the guy that posted it.
Those things happen in the moment, and it comes out of like where you don't expect it. You see chaos happening, and your first thought is, oh my gosh, and I've had that too. Where I saw something. I remember I was downtown with Virginia. We were there one night, and some guy was crossing the street. Somebody honked at him, and he turned and started cursing the guy and came over to his car. And I'm like looking from my phone, so I'm like, oh, an altercation's going to happen.
We were far enough away where I think it would have been a safe zone.
Yeah. Right. So I'm like going, here's my chance. And it turned out, oddly enough, the two guys knew each other. They started to fight, and they're going, hey, I know you. And then I was like, oh, man, my viral video moment was ruined because of friendliness.
Yeah, when I videotaped the one guy pooping on the street, holding the street lamp, on a busy intersection, I felt safe. I was in a car. He's pooping. He's in a very compromising position.
I don't think that stuff goes viral anymore.
I don't know, man. I don't think I uploaded it. That was when I was just first learning about YouTube. I have a feeling if I reposted that poop video would go viral.
You should. So? You should repost it.
Yeah, man.
I think the world needs to see this. I mean, it's a man openly pooping on the street. You don't see that every day.
Because, Kev, he had bathrooms all around him, and he had trees. There's just so many questions. The video's layered. It's got layers to it.
Okay.
He just is brazen.
Mm-hmm.
Right next to, like on the curb.
Okay. It's probably something you might want to think through now, because once you get in the moment, there's too much stuff to consider. And other people are texting in right now saying, if you got kids, don't record that viral moment, because it could turn bad. Somebody comes, tries to track you down. If you're a single dude like Jaybird, go for it. Virginia and Kevin shouldn't mess with it.
All right.
That's what people are saying right now.
I blew it.
You blew it.
I blew it.
You blew it.
You were in the moment.
You're right.
Single guy by yourself. You're a man, baby.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm a mere boy.
That's right. That's right. Well, I got to say, what up? Quick little shout out here to Miss Rawson at Suncoast High School. Some smart student is already sending out a text to her, trying to get her in a great mood so they have a good first day of school.
Nice.
That's a smart little move. Butter up your teachers. A little shout out on the radio.
Did it say who it's from?
No, it does not.
Oh, man, gotta get credit.
That's where you
for
blew
that.
it. That's where you blew it, yeah.
Get credit.
Yeah. If you're going to do that, you got to do it. Get credit. 877-979-WRMF. You can text in your shout outs here. Got this from Lily. We're talking about the high school start times, and this is one of the things going on right now. Is the high school kids, they're getting in at like 7:30, and then you got middle school, they're like 9, something like that. And Lily said, the thing with the high school starting so early, besides staggering the buses, which is, important with elementary, middle school, and high school, you got to do that. She said, they need to be out earlier so they can get to sports practices, which can be very long, after school jobs, other responsibilities. Because what we were reading last week was people were suggesting, as some schools are trying it, saying that high school students aren't getting enough sleep. And for them to try to get up, some buses pick up students right after 5 a.m. And they're like, these kids are zombies and they're sleeping through school. They're tardy. The attendance isn't great. We might have to change this thing up. But what do you do when kids are busy throughout the whole day? That's why I got to tell you, my one thing is like, we got to start looking into getting rid of that homework. I know some school districts have done that. That seems like the right thing to do.
Magnolia was doing a school program a couple of years ago, and their philosophy was no homework because they realized that it became a burden on the parents.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it made the home life
Yeah.
stressful. They wanted the kid to be able to enjoy their time at home with their parents and not have it be fighting and stress and always disappointment and yelling.
Yeah.
Homework is very stressful for the parents.
Well, the thing that when it comes to productivity in the business world, everything that people are doing right now is studying a method where you go in for short bursts, because none of us, even adults and especially kids, don't have that much focus for that long period of time, and attack things in like blocks of 15 to 20 minutes where you can really do something productive, and then you got to break away from it. Give them a chance to get off of it. I mean, if you're doing schoolwork all day long, it's not going to soak in.
And it's probably really stressful for you, Virginia, because you're not good at math.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't help Magnolia anymore. She told me, Mom, you can't. Because I helped her one time and she got like a 30.
What grade did you stop helping her with math? Second? Whenever they
first
introduced decimals and dividing.
Fractions, Mags, I'm out.
I think that's it. I think I tapped out at fractions.
Fractions have always messed me up. I can't add fractions.
They're so confusing.
They are confusing. I feel like the rules change for every fraction.
When do you really use fractions in your life?
The only time I've ever used a fraction has been eating pizza, and I do that on a visual scale.
Pizza pie chart.
Oh, here's somebody who did it right. Got a little shout out to my teacher, Mr. Poussad from Pahokee Middle Senior High School. That's from Devin Winkler.
There you go. There you go, Winkler.
Yeah, getting the brownie points there. That's what it is. Shout outs is Palm Beach County Public going back today. So shout out to the students and all the teachers. Have a great first day back.
I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, and Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fist. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. But she said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this.
One thing we do throughout the entire summer when the kids are out and you're looking for stuff to do and not break the bank, it's Camp KVJ with awesome stuff for you to do throughout South Florida. It's not going to cost you any money. Last week we had Rapids Water Park tickets. This week we're giving away these great fun packs for the Our Kids World Family Fun Fest. It's coming up not this weekend but the following weekend at South Florida Fairgrounds Expo Center. You'll get a 4-pack of tickets to the Family Fun Fest. Plus, you get 2 wristbands and 2 Blinky toys for the kids. I don't know what it is, but those cheap Blinky swords, my son loves.
Loves them.
I get it.
It was kind of like the big thing. I remember when I was his age, I loved them.
It's a sword. It blinks. It lights up. It's got everything you need.
Yeah, it might last all of 9 hours, but it's the best 9 hours you'll ever have. So if you'd like to get your kid the hookup right now, I know we've got a couple school districts that are still out doing the summer vacay thing, so just hit us up, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. We'll give you the hookup right now for Camp KVJ. Somebody commenting on high schools going in so early, kids having summer jobs in sports. Somebody said the argument that high school kids need to get out early because of sports is bogus. Martin County High School starts at 8:45 and ends at 2:45, and they have success. So there you go.
Later start is better. Who wants zombie kids trying to learn? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let them sleep in.
Seems like you got to do something better. Anthony in the Pizzles giving a shout out to his beautiful, sexy Italian wife, Angela, who is the admissions director at St. Andrew's Episcopal Academy in Fort Pierce.
Well.
First day of school. He said, I'll have the red wine ready when you get home, babe.
Ow, just don't spill it on her.
That's right. Yeah, that's a good move. First day. You know that your kids really got you down if you're a teacher and you feel like you got to have a monstrous glass of wine after day one.
I know a teacher who said they're going to have tequila after their first day.
Well, whatever it takes to get back at it.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. A pair of accidents right now in Palm Beach County. The first one is in Lake Worth. You'll find that 10th Avenue eastbound at I-95. 2 lanes blocked as a result of that incident. You also want to keep an eye out for a crash in West Palm. That one, Military Trail at Summit Boulevard. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Welcome to Universal's Volcano Bay, a water theme park like no other. From the sands of Waturi Beach to the top of the Krakatoa volcano, summer is a lot cooler here. And when you add the refreshing taste of an ice-cold Coca-Cola, that's summer on a higher level. And right now, Florida residents get 1 month free on any Universal Preferred or Premier annual pass with the UPC code from select Coca-Cola products, which means you can make summer last all year long at all 3 Universal Orlando parks. So grab an ice-cold Coke and summer on a higher level. At Volcano Bay, the 3rd amazing theme park at Universal Orlando Resort. Visit universalorlando.com. Offer ends August 31st. Restrictions apply.
There are some amazing bottom line deals going on right now at Brayman Honda. It's clearance time, and that means big savings for you. If you're thinking about a Honda, get in there. It's the Honda Summerbration, and you can get big savings all over the place. Bottom line prices, too. Bottom line service and bottom line selection. Get in there and try out the 0 down, 0 due at signing. That's amazing. New Hondas from just $199 a month with nothing due at signing. Mike Rodriguez runs the show over there, and he is always on par to give you the best deal. He is ready and waiting for you, so get out there and go say hi. They've got a bunch of pre-owned vehicles as well. It's the official summer clearance going on now at Brayman Honda of Palm Beach County. New Hondas from just $199 a month. Now, this deal is a lease for 36 months on the 2017 Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit. You just do the tax tag and have your credit approved, and you're driving off in that brand new Brayman Honda vehicle. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or online at BraymanHondaPB.com.
Parents, looking for something fun to do with your kids that's indoors under cool AC? Bring them to Our Kids World Family Fun Fest, Saturday and Sunday, August 26th and 27th at the South Florida Fairgrounds, presented by Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital and powered by Ford. All new to the show, meet Chase and Marshall from the hit TV show Paw Patrol. That's right, we'll have Paw Patrol on site taking pictures. Meet Nickelodeon's Dora the Explorer live in person, and high five Raphael and Michelangelo from Nickelodeon's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Pet all your favorite farm animals in the largest indoor petting zoo. Watch an amazing reptile show with snakes, lizards, and snapping turtles. Our Kids World, August 26th and 27th at the South Florida Fairgrounds, will feature all new bounce houses. The kids will love the all-new Science STEM Lab, featuring 20 interactive science experiments, courtesy of the South Florida Science Center and Aquarium. Log on to adayforkids.com for all the show details. Plus, you can print as many free kids tickets as you want. We'll see you there.
Thank you for calling Honda.
Hi there. I'm interested in the 2017 Honda CR-V.
Okay, hold on.
Good afternoon.
Hi. I'm interested in hearing a little more about the 2017 CR-V.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Does the 2017 Honda CR-V offer 4G LTE Wi-Fi?
No, I do not have Wi-Fi on the CR-V.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Do you have the rear seat reminder feature?
We don't have that on the CR-V.
That's a bummer.
Coming up a little bit short here.
Okay. And teen driver technology?
Teen driver technology.
Yeah.
This all sounds very good. I think we should add that to the next CR-V. Are you seeing other manufacturers who have this standard equipment?
Well, all those features are standard on the 2018 Chevy Equinox.
Chevy? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Sorry I wasn't able to get you the answers you were looking for.
No worries.
When it comes to comparing the all-new Chevy Equinox, there is no comparison. Go to Chevy.com/Equinox Compare for important limitations and details. Wi-Fi standard for 3 gigabytes or 3 months, whichever comes first.
See your South Florida Chevy dealer.
You know, there are so many things going on the inside of your body that you may not even know about, affecting how you look and feel on the outside. We don't have to age like our parents and our grandparents did. Don't just accept old man bod or dad bod. Don't just accept hot flashes. You can actually do things that help you feel and look your absolute best at whatever age you are. Revitology is the center where I've been going. I love it. Dr. Roselli and the team, they're experts when it comes to helping you look your best and feel your best. If your energy is low, your libido is low, maybe your skin doesn't look like it used to, they can help you get you back where you used to be. Go online, revitologyfl.com, or call this number, 561-406-2269.
A second opinion is critical. That's why Cleveland Clinic Florida should be your first choice. You need to make sure your diagnosis is correct and the recommended treatment appropriate. Call 800-639-DOCTOR or visit clevelandclinicflorida.org to make an appointment today.
Swedish Holiday, American Spirit. That's Volvo's midsummer sales event, and it's happening now at your local Volvo dealer. Get up to $4,500 on a new Volvo vehicle of your choosing. Come in to learn more.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in your Dirt of the Day, I will tell you about this Backstreet Boys song. Did the Backstreet Boys pass gas and set it to music?
Really?
We're going to play the evidence for you, and you be the judge.
Adding the butt trumpet in there?
Have we all been jamming out to fart music from the Backstreet Boys?
Okay.
We'll hear it coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Got a great event for the kids coming up in just a couple of weeks. Another round of the Our Kids World Family Fun Fest. If you've ever taken them out there, you know just how awesome it is. They've got all these great bounce houses for the kids to play in, a rock climbing wall, plus all the characters they get to meet and get photos with. To them, it's like, you know, meeting whoever your A-list celebrity is. Marshall and Chase is a new addition. They're from Paw Patrol, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Dora the Explorer, Curious George is some of the characters going to be out there. And right now we got the little Hookup 4-pack of tickets plus some wristbands so the kids get to ride all the rides. Anthony is on here from Port St. Lucie. What's up, Anthony?
Hey, good morning, guys. How's Monday?
Good. How you doing, man?
Good. Thank you.
Good. Going to hook you up with some prize stuff here. You got a lovely 3-year-old. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very nice. Does your 3-year-old have a favorite character or something they watch on TV a lot?
He was into Mickey, but now he's through Mickey in the gut, and now he's into Elmo. Everything is Elmo now with him.
Okay, all right. Yes, Elmo usually makes the rounds out there at the Our Kids World Family Fun Fest as well. So
Yes,
he'll
sir.
have
Yes,
an
sir.
amazing time. So we're going to give you the hookup, including not only those wristbands, but a couple Blinky toys it gets to play with. Okay, bud?
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, can I give a shout out to my wife? It's her first day of school, too.
Yeah, go right ahead, man.
She's at missions coordinator at St. Andrew's Episcopal in Fort Pierce, and it's the first day of school, and want to wish her a great year.
Yeah, I just
And,
saw your
I have
text.
the
I
red
gave
wine
her,
ready
I
for
gave
you
her
when
the
you get home,
shout
baby.
out. Yeah, I just saw that text. I gave her the shout out. You're going to have a little red wine waiting for her, huh?
There you go.
That a boy. Anthony knows how to play it. Smart husbands right there.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, if your wife is a teacher, maybe a little foot massage, a little back rub tonight, and forget about it. Just saying, smart way to handle it, fellas. Anthony is on it. Tomorrow, got another hookup for you with another round of Camp KVJ here on the KVJ Show.
Well, you were out of school and on vacation. We were busy. Here's what the KVJ Show did this summer.
All right, what's in Suits' mouth? He doesn't know a lot of different foods, so I don't know. Probably the easiest thing to guess on each one of these is he will not guess correctly what it is. Tracy is on here to play along from West Palm Beach. What up, Tracy?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay, our boy Suits here, he's doing his best to try to step up and eat like an adult now. He's 21. He pretty much was eating like a kindergartner until he got here. Everything was, what, you love mac and cheese, you liked chicken fingers,
Yeah, pretty much. That was about it.
Did you like French fries? You're a French fry guy, no?
I got on at about 16.
Okay.
Okay. Chocolate milk.
Yeah, that's like the only thing I drank, which didn't do well for me because it's like 200 and something calories a cup.
Okay, what we're going to do over here, Suits, you're not going to need those headphones. Virginia's going to let the audience know what the food item is. We're going to blindfold you, and then Tracy is going to guess whether or not you're going to know what this food item is. There's a lot of things that Suits hasn't tasted.
Okay, put on your blindfold, Suits.
There's a lot of things that Suits hasn't done.
All right, he's audibly sequestered right now. He's got on headphones to other music. Virginia, what is the first item here?
I started easy. I mean, he should get this one, right? The first item is corn.
Corn. Okay.
He should get that.
He should, but I don't know. Tracy, do you think that Suits is going to say corn?
Yes.
I have faith.
You do?
I do. This is what I do.
Open up. Here she comes. He's messier than feeding baby Rocco.
Yeah, and try not to chew in the microphone.
And he's not. He's doing a good job today. Yeah, he's not chewing directly into the microphone. He's gotten better on that. What do you think it is, Suits?
Is that corn?
Is that corn? That is correct.
Yay!
That is corn.
Look at this.
Yes.
Tracy guessed correctly. Very nice.
Baby, he's in it. Leave your blindfold on, Suits.
All right.
Here's a little.
I can't see anyway.
To wash out. This is called water.
All right, fire the music back up again so you can't hear what item number 2 is. All right.
Item number 2 is peaches.
He'll never get this.
You
Never.
think so?
Never in a million years.
No way?
Nope.
What do you think, Tracy?
I think he will get it.
Think we'll get it. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. Next item.
Okay,
Whoa.
Suits, open
Like a
up.
baby bird. Look at him. Got that mouth right open. Oh, he can barely
Oh,
do it.
baby throwing that up.
Baby don't like it.
Baby don't
Baby
like
don't
it.
like it.
like it.
Baby don't like that.
Can we get
Okay.
this man a chocolate milk?
All right. He's trying it.
He's
All right.
repulsed.
Suits, any idea what that food is we just put in your mouth?
Okay, what the hell was that?
Oh, no.
I am at a loss for words with that. Is that like, I feel like that's what that yellow thing is that you get in the store. It's like a yellow, like Jello-looking cup with chunks of something in it, but I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know, is
You
it
didn't answer, Sue.
lemon?
Lemon. I love this kid.
I
love this kid.
What is
No.
What was that?
It was peaches.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Peaches, Suits.
Tracy unfortunately missed that one.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. You'll get this one, Suits.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Actually, he's not. I'm seeing what's on the plate. He's going to go 0 for his next 3.
You got more
Okay.
confidence than I do.
Fire that music back up here. We're playing What's in Suits' Mouth.
The next item is pickles.
Are those
Yeah.
are those sweet?
They're dill.
Okay.
Dill pickles.
No, because they got them on like McDonald's hamburgers
Yeah,
and stuff.
he might know the pickle. He might know that.
Yeah, I think he might.
He might.
What do you-
I'm 50-50.
What do you think, Tracy?
Yeah, I think he'll get that one.
Okay.
But there's a chance he might not.
Okay.
Be prepared.
All right, let's see.
Okay, Suits, open up. Here we go.
Okay. What's in Suits'
Good
mouth?
boy.
here?
Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
But he recoils at about everything you put in. Look at him.
He doesn't like that.
He does not like any food, man. It's
Our
crazy.
baby's picky.
Oh, he's very
He
picky.
doesn't know what that is, I don't think.
Wow. Okay, Suits, what did we just put in your mouth?
Is that like a prune or something?
He don't like it.
Whatever it is, it's horrible.
You don't like the texture.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's pickle.
It's pickles, Suits.
Pickles.
You should
Really?
kind of know that one.
That's a pickle.
Now that you mention it, I think it is a pickle.
Oh boy. All right, let's try another item here. What's in Suits' mouth? Turn his music back on so he can't hear.
There's no way he's going to get that. I would bet my face on it.
This one's going to be hard.
What's this?
It's hummus.
Oh, there's zero. Yeah, zero chance. Zero chance.
And he's going to throw it back on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you watch this on Kvj TV. That's part of the fun of this is watching what happens to his mouth. his
Vomit
face.
warning.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Okay, here we go.
This one.
Open up there, baby
Open
bird.
up, Suits. Get
Okay.
it.
Just explore it. Don't
Oh,
spit it.
oh, they got the gag reflex going. Oh, look at him. Oh, easy there. Easy.
He don't like
Easy.
it. Baby's angry.
Oh, easy.
Baby's angry,
Oh, he
Kev.
about lost everything. He about lost them chicken nuggets he ate for breakfast.
Okay, that was horrific. Do you have a napkin?
Okay. What do you think that was? What do you think that food
It
item
was
was, Suits?
incredibly mushy, so I'm going to go with like applesauce or something.
Shoot, it's garlic hummus.
Hummus?
It's garlic hummus.
Oh, it's
That
so
did not,
pungent.
It's the farthest thing of apple.
Okay.
Well, I never had applesauce, so I don't know.
All right, fifth and final item here. What's in Suits' mouth? All right, going ahead. The music is back on. Virginia, what is the final item?
Ironically, the final item is applesauce.
Oh, that's great.
That is awesome.
How did that work
He
out?
doesn't get it.
No,
You
I
don't think so?
Nah, he doesn't get this.
This one throws it.
He's
No.
never had it.
All right.
He's going to say something
Nope.
like, it's spinach.
No way. I think he does.
No way.
Okay, all right.
Okay, open up, sweet baby.
It's going into Suits'
it in there.
mouth.
Let it eat it.
All right, he's trying it. Not recoiling on this one. It's going
Good
down.
boy.
Oh, he got it down.
Good boy got it
Oh,
down.
baby
Good
Suits got it
baby.
I
down.
sense some mocking going on here.
Okay, what is that?
That one is, again, very like liquidy and...
What about the taste? What do you think of that?
Well, the thing is, I have such a limited palate, it's tough to compare it to anything because I don't know what that taste is. It tastes like some kind of like juicy thing like an applesauce. But I don't want to say the same thing because I don't think there is applesauce.
What's your final
You
answer?
don't think there is applesauce?
Like
Or it's
in
a
there.
myth?
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist, Kevin. It's not real.
It's conspiracy theory created by the government.
I'm going to go with applesauce. Screw it.
Okay, you got it right. You got it right. I had a feeling you were gonna get that one right.
Finish strong.
Yeah.
All right.
Very nice.
Time to burp our baby.
Yeah.
I'm going to go throw up.
You get the change.
Catch up on what you missed. Hear and see the top 10 things the KVJ Show did this summer at kvjshow.com.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in just a second, I will tell you all about this Backstreet Boys song. We'll let you hear it and decide for yourself. Is there a Backstreet fart? Have we been toe tapping to the sounds of a fart? Who would put a fart in a song and then beat mix it?
It's fascinating.
That's the
Some
rumor.
might call it musical genius.
That's the rumor that's out there. We'll let you hear it coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, 84-year-old country legend Willie Nelson had to be rushed to the hospital. He was in concert when he all of a sudden started having serious breathing problems.
Willie Nelson?
Yeah.
Did this happen on a Friday, I wonder? Because you sang a Willie Nelson song at Blue Martini, and it did not go that well. I wonder if it put the man in the hospital.
Somehow the vibe just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hurt Willie with my bad karaoke.
You hurt a lot of people.
No, this is actually Sunday night, I guess. So, according to multiple sources, he blamed it on the altitude. He was in Salt Lake City and said that he was going to leave the stage and leave the town, headed for lower ground. No word yet on what hospital he was taken to and if he's okay.
Those lungs have been through a lot.
Yeah, they have. I mean, he's 84.
Yeah.
His lungs are so tired. Oh.
In other news, during a stop on his sold-out 24-karat Magic World Tour, Bruno Mars surprised the audience in Michigan by announcing he'd be donating $1 million from the show to provide aid to the victims of the Flint water crisis. He said it's important that we don't forget our brothers and sisters affected by this disaster. And as Americans, we need to stand together to help and make sure this never happens in any community ever again. Putting your money where your mouth is, $1 million to help out Flint. That's awesome. And finally here, is this Backstreet Boys song featuring a fart? Specifically a fart by Howie?
So legend has it that they were recording this song and Howie cuts a fart. And the producers working on it are like, oh, that's pretty cool. And they ended up using the fart in the song. Now, the clip that we have, it's hard to tell if there's a fart in there or not.
Okay. All right. Here is from the song The Call.
So one of those beats is actually the fart or the tempo of the fart, and that was, I guess, the backbone of the song.
They fart with bass then. I mean, that...
Well, I think they put some medicine on it. They doctored it up a bit.
Has Howie confirmed this, or it's just a rumor?
I think this is just one of those legend-type stories.
Okay, well, we need to track Howie down and find out.
Yeah.
Have we been dancing to a fart beat?
That's a great point.
Okay.
Oh, Denny's, you got something?
We put a fart in a song back in the day for Veggies Are Gross.
Oh, yeah. Someone from the snack pack did fart in the... Yeah.
And we sampled it in there.
That's right. I won't embarrass...
See, I would expect that on the snack pack, not the Backstreet Boys.
I don't think we have it. I won't say what member of it because, he's a respectable person in the community.
Oh, now I have to know.
I'll tell you off the microphone. He's actually pretty proud of it. He probably wants credit for it.
Okay, so the Backstreet Boys are a hack. The VMK did it first.
You're right.
Oh, look at you. All right. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by Our Kids World Family Fun Fest, August 26th and 27th. Come out and meet Paw Patrol. All the details at adayforkids.com.
Well, I already mentioned earlier, Tim Tebow having a birthday today. He's turning 30 years old. Happy birthday to Tim. He had a very busy weekend. On Friday, we were talking about him because he gave an autistic kid a hug and then jacked a 3-run home run, and then somebody hit him in the head with a pitch.
Wow, that's a lot of
Dunked
drama.
him in the helmet, yeah.
I'm drinking the Tebow Kool-Aid.
So you're drinking the tea.
It must be spiked with alcohol. Wow. What's in that Tebow Kool-Aid?
Nothing goes better with grape Kool-Aid than vodka.
Apparently.
That was tough to say.
Yeah.
I'm drinking his Kool-Aid.
Mila Kunis is 34 years old today. Halle Berry is 51.
Looking good, girl.
Amazing. Magic Johnson is 58. You got Steve Martin turning 72, and David Crosby is 76 years old today. A couple of birthday shout-outs. A 11th birthday shout-out. This is, let me see, for Jose. Said it'd make his day super awesome. And also, we had a birthday for Hannah, who had her 13th birthday yesterday. That's from Mom, Dad, and her brother Joshua, and the dog.
That's a big one. 13, it's big.
13 is big. Happy birthday, everybody.
All right, so you got a birthday you want to hear on the KVJ show. You can let us know about it. Mail at kvjshow.com. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, I still get cracked up with some of the Facebook posts that people send us, the fights that still keep happening. And apparently, the choice to spay or neuter your pets is something that is very controversial and caused a big old fight on Facebook we're going to hear about coming up next on the KVJ show.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your invited, so gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan, drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies. Lobster tail for dinner. Julio served that scampi. You got it if you want it. Got it if you want it. Said you got it if you want it. Take my wallet if you want it now. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Sex by the fire. Nights, silk sheets and diamonds on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Drama, you got drama and you gotta tell all. You love to complain about your pain. Hey, your Facebook fishing. Facebook fishing.
Very controversial here. Apparently, if you don't spay or neuter your pets, people get very upset about it, and Facebook just seems like the kind of place where that kind of fight would start out. There should just be a list of about 20 topics you should never approach on Facebook because you know it's going to start a fight. Politics has got to be number one, but who would have known talking about unplanned kittens and puppies is another. We got Anna on here who wrote the post that got everybody all fired up. I'll play the role of Anna. Jaybird, you can be Peggy.
Okay,
today.
I need some direction, Coach. What do you want from a Peggy?
She's a little bit sassy. She's sniping this whole thing. She's just attitude dripping from her. She's very like, really? Like a pet purist. Like, how dare you? Yeah.
Okay, I can't believe
really?
it. All right.
Are you serious?
Okay.
Like, really? This is no laughing matter.
Okay.
Nothing to joke about.
No problem.
Come on. We're going to have Virginia play the role of Wayne.
Yeah. I like
Wayne?
it. Bring the Wayne.
Why can't I be Peggy? I'm much more like Peggy.
You're bringing the Wayne, baby cakes.
And then Denny's going to play the role of Tim here today.
Oh, yeah.
In this Facebook fight. Okay, it starts out with Anna here, who wrote on Facebook, yes, I have unplanned kittens. Was waiting for a spay voucher when our cat got pregnant. So please tag me the next time you see someone talking about me or my animals.
All right, here comes Peggy. Friendly reminder that when you're too lazy to spay/neuter your pet and you end up having a super cute little litter.
Someone struggles with reading.
I gotta take off
on the first day of school, no doubt.
It's been a while.
See, kids, this is why you need to study.
I didn't even know we're doing Facebook fishing.
This man did not
I didn't know I was going to have to read.
Hold on, breaking the fourth wall. Breaking the fourth wall. Let me get back into character. Yeah, like I was saying, your pet and you end up having a super cute little litter. You're taking homes away from sheltered animals that need them, and then they are euthanized. Cute, right? Just precious.
Friendly reminder that I don't need a friendly reminder.
Here comes Tim.
Oh, snap.
I think Peggy means well. She just didn't word it well.
But I clearly don't need a pet life lesson. I acknowledge that the kittens were unplanned and that I had intended to have the cat spayed.
As they say, the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
And you know what else they say? You can kiss my ass.
Come on, ladies.
I didn't do anything.
Exactly, and now innocent shelter cats will die.
Okay, enough. Peggy, you have no room to talk here.
What? I volunteer at a shelter every Saturday.
And you have 4 different kids with 4 different daddies. You are in no position to lecture anybody about population control.
Yeah, Peggy. Might want to think about having your kitty spayed. Meow. Meow.
And here comes Tim. Good talk, everyone. Good talk.
All right, very nice. Meowch. Take that. Like I say, a shout out to people going back to school today. Palm Beach County is all up in it. Broward is going to be happening next week. I know St. Lucy's also back today. Yeah. And somebody said a little shout out to all the amazing teachers, staff, and students at Bach Middle School of the Arts. There you go. Have an amazing first day. If you get lost, I'll be standing around with a map from AP Mrs. Connolly. So.
Oh, I know Mrs. Connolly. She's nice.
Yeah. So.
That's where Magnolia goes.
That is tough. I mean, on the first day, and, you know, every single grade, I know it's kind of like ramping them up, but they even say my kid's only going into 3rd grade this year. Is it 3rd grade or 4th grade? 3rd grade. And
you don't know what grade Cannon is going into?
I think it's 3rd grade.
You think?
Yeah.
How old is he? Do you know that?
Of course.
Oh, Kevin.
Of course, he's 9. He's 9, but he was one of his middle birthdays, so he, yeah.
So what grade's he going into?
He's going to 3rd grade.
You think?
No, I know. He's going to 3rd grade. Took me a second. He's going into 3rd grade. Come on. I know the kid's going into 3rd grade. I
All
mean,
right.
you know.
You just didn't sound very confident.
It took me a second. It's like,
20 seconds ago.
3rd grade?
I wish his wife would call in. He's going into the 4th grade, Kevin.
But yeah, they're doing something new with him. Like apparently every single year and they had like, you know, the open house. Apparently on Friday, my wife is telling me, they're going, just to let you know, this isn't 2nd grade. It's now 3rd grade, like that ominous tone of.
3rd grade was tough. I remember my first year in 3rd grade. That's when they really start coming down on handwriting. At least that's what they graded you on back in the day. Handwriting, yeah. They still do that.
It starts to get serious.
It does. That's when they start doing the fractions.
Yeah.
Okay, so they ain't playing now, huh?
Nah.
Coming up here in just a couple minutes. It's kind of weird. I heard one of these things go down. It's so funny, like some of the rumors that are going around about the KVJ show, things that we do, things that apparently are supposedly happening in our private lives. We're pretty open about like everything. But some people think that, still we're putting up airs of like, they may say that, but I know what's really going on.
There's secrets.
Yeah, somebody came up to Jaybird like going, hey, yeah, a shout out to you from this chick. And I was like, what? And the connection with Jaybird and this chick, I'm like, are you living a life that I didn't know you were living?
There's, that it wasn't true.
Yeah, when I first heard it, but it was just pretty bizarre.
And the guy comes up and says it in front of me and Kevin, in front of some other people, like it's a complete fact. I heard about what you did. And saying it like it's fact. I'm looking at Kevin and I go, dude, that never happened ever.
Yeah, I was like, what? So what are the KVJ rumors that are out there? Have you heard one? You can call or text it to us anonymously, 877-979-WRMF.
Yeah, especially if they're about Jaybird, you feel free to call in.
There's one that's absolutely crazy about my personal life, about what's really going on in my personal life.
I thought the one about Virginia was pretty crazy.
And Virginia too, yeah, some crazy rumors.
Someone asked me about this about you.
So what's the word on the street about the KVJ show? We'll let you know what we've heard. You tell us what you've heard coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. A pair of accidents keep an eye out for right now in Palm Beach County. The first one is in Lake Worth. That's 2 lanes blocked on 10th Avenue eastbound at I-95. We also have a crash in West Palm Beach. That one Belvedere Road at Florida Mango Road, and one disabled vehicle up on the Treasure Coast. That one in Port St. Lucie, I-95 southbound before Becker Road. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Hi, this is Jim Marigo, and I'm announcing an opportunity to get the internet price on over 4,000 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats.
Wait, where's Funny Johnny?
There's no time for Funny Johnny.
Get the internet price during a Rigo summer clearance event. Just ask for the internet price. There's never been a better time to buy or lease. Hurry for new Rams up to $10,000 off MSRP.
For the internet price, you gotta go to Rigo.
Select models plus tax, title, dealer install option, $7.99 fee. Rebates apply to dealers. See dealer for details.
Just fact of life, when you get older, it gets tougher to keep the weight off. That reason is because your hormones in your body start to change. Those hormones, when you're in your teens and your 20s, help to keep you slim. You have a different physique. Then, as you get a little bit older, you start to get that dad or that mom bod. That is, unless you get those hormones back in your body, and you can do that. You can replace the hormones that you lose. What that means, better physique, leaner muscle mass, and the ability to start shaking off that extra fat. Plus, you have the energy to get to the gym, keep up with your kids, your work, whatever. It is one of the best things you can do. And to me, it's an absolute must. If you're over the age of 25, you ought to look into it. Go to Wellington Anti-Aging. Start by looking them up online, wellingtonantiaging.com. If you're a candidate for hormone replacement therapy, there's a good chance your insurance will even pay for it because they realize how valuable it is to healthy aging. So if you're starting to notice that you don't have the energy you once did, having a hard time making it through the day or the week, or if your body just doesn't look the way you want it to, go to Wellington Anti-Aging. Look them up online today at wellingtonantiaging.com.
Imagine not having to shave or wax ever again. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, thanks to laser hair removal at Body Details, your dreams can finally become a reality. Not only does Body Details offer a free lifetime guarantee, but this month we're offering up to 70% off laser hair removal. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule your free consultation today.
Every morning this August, your local McDonald's wants to make someone's morning extra special. That's why every day throughout the month of August, participating South Florida McDonald's restaurants will be giving 2 lucky customers a free meal on us to help make sure you start the day. Yup, you heard that right. 2 free meals on us. So come see us for breakfast, and who knows, maybe you will be one of the lucky winners. No purchase or order necessary. Offer not valid for McDelivery orders. Sweepstakes starts August 1st and ends August 31st. Prize value cap of $10. At participating McDonald's. Void where prohibited. See official rules for complete details.
There's nothing better than a sweet, juicy peach.
except a sweet, creamy McCafe peach smoothie. Did you know that August is National Peach Month? To celebrate, McDonald's is offering any size McCafe peach smoothie for just $1.49 for a limited time. Make it a McCafe moment with a sweet sip of McCafe peach smoothie. Hurry, peach season won't last long. A la carte only, prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or any combo meal.
They say $3 won't get you very far these days. They clearly haven't been to Speedway recently. During the month of August, when you spend $3 on merchandise in the store, you'll get an instant rollback of 10 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. So what can you buy with $3 at Speedway? Well, lots actually. You can get 3 regular-sized Kit Kats, Reese's, or Skittles, or 3 20-ounce Sprites or Dr. Peppers, or 3 Powerades from the cooler, or, well, you get the point. We think a full tank of gas can also take you pretty far, especially when you take 10 cents off per gallon. Now that's going places. Remember to present your free Speedy Rewards card when you buy $3 worth of merchandise, and you'll get 10 cents off a gallon for your next fill-up. It's just another way Speedway is keeping up with the speed of you. Offer good for up to 25 gallons. See store for merchandise exclusions and details.
We're on the way, the convenience stores of Speedway.
You know, now with like 400 channels, so many different shows to watch, you throw Netflix into the mix, it's really kind of hard finding really what you want to watch. But Xfinity realizes this is an issue. That's why they got the X1 voice remote on their DVR. Now, you can get Netflix right there, same thing. And with Netflix, chances are you probably don't have a voice remote to control that. So when you actually access your Netflix through your X1 DVR, it's so awesome because you can use this voice remote. What it does, you can find channels, shows, actors, actresses. You can even just ask it, what should I watch? It'll find a great suggestion for you on some of the most downloaded shows. It'll even record that show for you. If you love sports, it'll find your sports team, record anything associated with them whenever it's on TV. So now you can actually master those 400 channels that you got on your DVR. And right now you can get that super fast Xfinity internet, the TV, and the voice remote. It's $30 each a month for 1 year when you bundle all 3 together. Just call 1-800-XFINITY or go online to Xfinity.com today. But you gotta hurry to get this great deal. You got to jump on it now because the offer ends 8/20/2017. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas.
There's still time to register for fall classes at Indian River State College. You'll find personal attention with reasonable cost and convenience at 5 Treasure Coast campuses and the virtual campus. Register now at irsc.edu. That's irsc.edu. Get started today.
Who's hungry? I am. Bud's Chicken and Seafood. Maybe today after school, have your parents taking a Bud's Chicken and Seafood. They got a great deal going on right now. 3 pieces of chicken, the big dogs, the big kind of chicken, and fries, or whatever side you choose for $3.99, or you could do the 2 pieces of chicken and a side for $3.49. I know, Virginia, you were eating a ton of Buds this weekend.
Yes, I took the kids there on Saturday, and I brought Panda back his favorite, which is the chicken sandwich. The kids had the tenders box. I had the 3-piece special. Everybody was happy.
I highly recommend the corn fritters. That might be my favorite thing on the menu.
It's Rocco's favorite.
And try it with the bird sauce. The bird sauce is the sauce I helped develop with the good people over there at Bud's Chicken and Seafood. And some people haven't tried it yet, so make sure you go there. Try that with the chicken tenders. Try that with the corn fritters. It's delicious.
It's like a sweet and sour Polynesian Hawaiian sauce. It's really yummy.
Locations all over Palm Beach County. Make sure you go in there. Tell them Jaybird sent you in there. And remember, Bigfoot is real.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by GilletteOnDemand.com.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, and a beautiful start to our Monday. Our skies mostly sunny throughout the day today with a high of 92. Now, 30% chance of a late afternoon shower or thunderstorm, otherwise mostly sunny. Tonight's low, 77. And for Tuesday, mostly sunny, hot again, the high near 92, and a 30% chance for a scattered shower storm.
Every morning, 40 million Americans wake up to a Gillette shave, and thousands of Gillette workers start their day at our factory in Boston, bringing you America's #1 shave at lower prices every day. Go to GilletteOnDemand.com and get your 4th order free.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
We've got our KVJ 5K just about 2 months away. It's going to be October 5th. Still on the West Palm Beach waterfront, downtown West Palm Beach. Cool thing about this year, it is going to be a glow run. The entire course is going to be lit up. People are going to be running, are going to be lit up. I'm probably going to be lit up, so we got a beer truck there. A lot of good stuff going on. Plus, the city's going to be giving us glow-in-the-dark ping pong and cornhole, and we got live music. We got beer trucks, food trucks, all that kind of stuff after the race.
Nice.
It's going to be a ton of fun. Plus, if you sign up, too, that swag bag has got a glow medal in it. And also some cool stuff, glow swag. You got a finisher medal, all kinds of good stuff that you get just for being a part of it. And you can get advanced pricing if you jump on to kvj5k.com. And the ultimate benefit is for our charity Little Smiles. So doing really good stuff for kids in area hospitals and shelters. So get all your friends. You don't have to be a world-class athlete to be a part of this. Anybody can come out. It's all about the charity and all about having some fun. The KVJ 5K at kvj5k.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
I mean, we're very open on this show. We pretty much tell you everything that's going on in our life, but yet still the rumors persist. People think that there's some crazy diabolical stuff happening in our lives, and I heard somebody drop one of them on Jaybird the other day, which I'm like, right away, I'm like, there's no way. Jaybird's not like really a strip club kind of guy, and
no, not at all, actually.
Somebody came up to me going, yeah, I know about that dancer you're hooking up with at Double D's, and I hear you're there all the time. And I was like, what? I'm looking at him like, no.
And he was saying it like it was a matter of fact. He's like, oh, I heard about you wilding out at Double D's. I go, on the stripper side? He goes, oh, yeah, I heard about you. I've never even been on the stripper side at Double D's. I've never dated a stripper. I've never...
I thought the guy was kidding at first. I'm like, no, he's serious, and he totally believes it. And there's nothing Jaybird can do that he could say right now that convince this guy otherwise.
All it takes is one person to make that up and tell him.
Yeah.
And tell him it's the truth, and he's all fired up thinking it's true.
Someone said I slept with somebody up in Port St. Lucie. They're like, oh, I heard you were up at Port St. Lucie last night sleeping with this girl. I go, dude, I was in bed by 8 o'clock last night. What are you talking about?
The rumors are that you're tagging the ladies in the pizzle, huh?
That was one of them, yeah.
Hey, you go the distance to get it done.
That was not true.
Okay, not true at all.
I heard one at Blue Martini with Virginia. This girl claims she used to work at one of your old dentists, and she goes, so everything's pretty much fake on Virginia, including her teeth. Virginia's got false teeth. Yeah. And I could not stop laughing, and I go, oh, please let me record you saying that. She's like, oh, no, I am not going on the radio. I'm not one of those dumb drunk girl trivia girls.
So true.
I swear, my teeth are mine.
Oh, I couldn't stop laughing. I was egging her on. I go, oh, really? So Virginia's got fake teeth?
Oh, that's awesome.
That's so awesome.
And then there's this rumor it's going around about me, apparently, and my wife, that I don't actually live with her or the kids.
Yeah, this is a rumor I'd say about from a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what they say I live? What I have like my own like little side apartment, or
it's a guy that was supposedly he used to work out at one of your old gyms, and he's like, I know the whole thing about Kevin, man. It's all up front. Kevin and his wife, they don't really live together. They, Kevin does it for airs. He does it because he's a public figure, but him and the Queen are not together.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You looked together on Friday night at the Blue Martini.
You looked very happy on Saturday when you gave me a ride from the Sleep Number remote.
Yeah. No.
She was there.
She was there. Yeah.
So the only one that's got credibility is that Virginia's got false teeth.
That's the most believable one right now.
Come over here and try to shake out my two front buckers.
I do like to hear some of the stuff that's not true.
No, it's pretty amazing. And I assume that, probably people, all those tabloid things that come out, they're always just like, wow, where are they getting this stuff? Somebody texted in and said, somebody told me that Kevin wears a wig.
Well, that's the crappiest wig ever.
I was going to say, that's why it's not believable, because if it is, it's the worst wig ever.
Where did he get it from? Patchy Wigs R Us?
Is it a patched wig?
It's a horrible wig.
Where's
if
the
it
rest
is one.
of it?
Right. That's a reason my hair's so awful. That's why it's not believable.
He washed it one time and it got ruined, and he just didn't have enough money to get it.
Another rumor: Virginia was a stripper before she got on the radio.
No.
I think it does get confused though. I've heard that one before, because there was a radio personality that had done dancing before she got on the radio.
She does, and I've heard people come up to they'll go, "Oh, I love the girl on your show," and then they'll drop her name and go, "Oh, she's not on our show."
Yeah, so they're getting the two confused. So people think you used to be a stripper, Virginia.
Well, I appreciate the compliment because, strippers have great bodies, but I don't know if this body is up to par for stripping.
The other rumor that's always popular is that we really hate each other when the mics go off.
Oh, that makes me sad.
We don't like each other at all. I've heard that one quite a few.
That could not be further from the truth.
No, we like each other very much.
We like each other too much, and that's how we get in trouble when we're out, because we have too much fun.
Have we ever had fights with each other? Of course. Everyone's going to have fights, but yeah,
Sure.
we genuinely like each other.
Hank just texted in and said, I heard Kevin has a glass eye.
That's why it's so beady.
There's only one way to check.
Beady glass eyes and a patchy wig.
Kevin, can we poke your eye real quick?
No, it's legit. That would hurt very badly. Somebody said, I heard a rumor Kevin never shows up to events because he's such a diva and you guys Photoshop him in every single photo.
We can't confirm or deny that.
That actually is true.
He looks like he's been photoshopped into our pictures, but I swear, like, he was there.
Yeah, I don't attend any live events.
You have a weird thing with pictures, man. For some reason, it does look like someone presto magicked you into the picture.
Or like you're the fake wax Kevin that we just take around and pose with.
You look very waxy in photos. Murderous and waxy.
Oh, I love these. These are great. I heard Kev skips leg day at the gym.
Oh!
Now it's just turning into a roast.
He's been skipping it for 18 years.
Now it's just being hurtful.
I got a wig. I got a glass eye. I skip leg day.
You're high.
I'm photoshopped in every photo. Come on, y'all.
I think you're great looking.
Thank you.
It's the pile on.
Yeah, it is.
People pile on. They love it.
Coming up here in just a couple minutes, I want to check in with our hookup or hang-up couple like we do on Mondays. How did it go for Grace and Matthew? Do we have a budding love affair in the works? We'll find out how that date went. See if we got a second date on the horizon coming up next at the KVJ Show.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. And I was running from my brother and his friends, and tasted the sweet perfume of the mountain grass I rolled down. I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart, broke it here, made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the boring fields in so long. I know I've grown, but I can't wait to go home. It's the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill.
So we had a little bit of a hookup on Friday with Grace and Matthew. She was the cute brunette, bob haircut, loves doing beachy stuff. Just took up body surfing, but she also likes doing kayaking and some stuff like that. Matthew came on, and he sounded like a guy that liked a lot of indoor stuff. He likes poker. He likes fantasy sports, and so he's all excited about football season. Was there enough here to, really have a good thing going on? Well, Grace was adventurous. She chose the hookup, and one of the first questions that we ask when we have a couple choose the hookup when Denny's is in there talking to him is we want to find out, okay, did it go well enough that you think there's going to be another date? Do we have a second date going on here? And apparently, according to Grace, she doesn't think there is going to be another date. So I'd like to just get Grace's perspective here as to why things may not have gone as well as they should have. Grace, tell me a little bit about, so what did you do with Matthew over the weekend?
Hey, so Matthew and I had kind of a chill night.
Mm-hmm.
He took me to his apartment. He cooked me food. He cooked like spaghetti and meatballs, kind of plain.
Okay. Kind of basic.
Yeah, and we watched a movie. It's that new terrible Amy Schumer movie that came out a couple months ago with Goldie Hawn.
Yes, I just rented that.
And how was it?
It was not my cup of soda.
Okay, all right. So far we got bland food and we got a bad comedy. Okay, all right. What?
I fell asleep like halfway through the movie because like there was no conversation and the movie was so bad and it was just. I don't know. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with him. It was really boring, and he's just not very. He doesn't seem very adventurous or spontaneous, or like everything was very planned out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of the kind of person that likes to go with the flow, and whatever happens, happens. And he doesn't seem to be that kind of a way. He seems very straight-laced, and I don't mean to be rude, but a little boring.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
A little blind?
Boring.
Oh, boring.
boring.
Yeah.
Not blind.
So I
gotta get you better headphones.
I do.
man.
I can't even hear out of my right ear.
He's blind. You're deaf.
Yeah. Okay, so there just wasn't that spark. There wasn't that energy there. So why even bother with it?
Yeah, and I feel bad, but I'm glad we gave it a chance and we went on the date. But no, I don't think there's going to be a second date. I'm sorry, Matthew.
It's part of the gig. It's part of the dating world.
Right.
Looking back, though, let's give him some game notes. Is that really the good move to tell a girl to come over to your place for a first date so you can cook for her?
Yeah, that's not a bad move.
Yeah.
Look, if you're into somebody and it goes well, it's going to be a good move. If it goes wrong and bland, it's going to be a bad move.
Here's the thing. You want to play into your strengths. And if you're an amazing cook and you've got a nice place, then you have her over for dinner and you cook for her and she's impressed by your place and she's wowed by your food.
Yeah.
But
how was his place?
Yeah, it was nice. He clearly makes good money, and he, it's very much like a bachelor pad. But there's nothing wrong with that. Like he
Right.
seems to make good money and be, successful. He doesn't have a roommate, which I thought was a good thing. Any adult male that has roommates, I'm just immediately turned off.
Okay. Well, did he put on because a lot of times along with the dinner, you want to set the mood. You want to have some music going on. You want to create a vibe and have any energy. Did he put any music on, Grace?
He did, actually. He played Sam Smith, who I really don't like.
You and me both. I mean, I would have got up and left.
So he's got flavorless spaghetti and Sam Smith.
I mean, spaghetti's a good meal, y'all.
Well, but
Come
here's
on.
the thing. But you have to make amazing spaghetti, right? I mean, there's got to be something to it.
It's got to be phenomenal. Knock it out of the park. My grandmother's recipe. You're not going to believe it. I mean, she said it was bland.
But here's the thing. If a girl doesn't want to go out with you because your spaghetti's bland, she's high maintenance. If that's the only reason why, oh my gosh, your spaghetti's bland, I can't go out with you, you got to look in the mirror.
All these things come together, though, to create a vibe and to create energy. And if, you can overlook this, you can overlook that, you can overlook that. And it's not saying he's a bad person. It's just saying he's not a person for me. Well, hey, Grace, we appreciate you sending in an email, and maybe we'll get back to you sometime in the next couple of weeks, okay?
Thanks, guys.
Okay, thank you very much.
Good luck out there.
Again, if you want to be on Hookup or Hang Up, see if you can find some love here with the KVJ show, send us that email. A little bit about yourself, a little bit about what you're looking for, a photo and a phone number. Email it to mail@kvjshow.com. It's mail@kvjshow.com. A lot of people are texting in all over Matthew, going, come on, this guy really thought he was going to F on the first date? Netflix and chill? Come on, man. What you thinking? Said that it was just a bad strategy from the get-go.
I don't like the whole let's do it at your house and I'm going to cook you dinner. I mean, I don't know. It's too creeper.
It can be done right if it's done right.
I think a girl wants to be taken out. You'll feel safer if you're in a public environment with other people around. You get to know him. Your house is so intimate. It's so personal. Shouldn't you, grow into that?
Yeah, somebody said dinner and a movie in an apartment's not a first date. It's a third date at minimum.
Yes.
So his whole strategy was doomed from the get-go. And somebody texted in from 786, said, Bert, it's not about the blandness. It's the lack of effort. This guy didn't put anything into it. It was just kind of like a lazy attempt, and he thought He's going to put nothing into it and reap all the rewards in the world. So, and somebody said, don't you guys give them something to do? Yeah, we do. And we let them choose whatever they want to do. We give them options on anything from like the improv movies. We give them boomers and be like, hey, there's a lot of great restaurants and stuff like that. So, hey, you guys choose it, or, we're not going to force you. But
he said he wanted to take care of it.
Yeah.
So she was like, okay, whatever.
Okay. Well, there you go. Like I said, though, we got some really awesome girls that sent in emails last week. I noticed, I was like, oh, wow, that girl's like really hot. And like, I was looking through them. Looks great.
We've got a bunch of awesome girls. We need more guys.
Yeah.
We really do. We need young guys. We need older guys. We need guys in the middle.
Okay.
We wear short on dudes.
So send them in to us, mail, MAIL, at kvjshow.com. No, it's Monday, but can y'all think fast? That's the big question. Another round of the fun little game, head-to-head, coming up next.
You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around every party in LA. 'Cause you knew that I'd be at one. Oh, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Ooh, and now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, now that we're right here standing face to face, you already know that you won. Oh, I know that dress is karma, regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, love? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you.
How fast can you think in the morning? Apparently
On a
not great.
Monday.
Yeah.
First day
Ooh.
back.
We're not that good in the afternoon either.
Yeah, Friday kind of sucks too.
Okay. So there's no better time than right now to do it because it's not going to be good anytime we do it.
Why not?
All right, we're going to see who can think the fastest here on the KVJ show. I'm going to throw something out. Now, you don't buzz in with your name. You just buzz in with your answer. Suits and I are listening in. We're going to do the score here on this. All right, here is the first topic that I've got for you. Tell me a fruit that starts with the letter O.
Orange.
Virginia in first.
Jeez.
Yeah. Girl's quick.
She is.
Okay.
Jaybird's rolling up his
Rolling up his
sleeves.
sleeves. He closed his computer.
I love this game.
Yeah.
You love every game.
I do like a lot of games.
Okay. A make or model of car that starts with the letter P.
Prius.
Pontiac!
Who said Prius?
Denny's.
Denny's. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Jaybird said the loudest, but yeah.
I know, I
Just
jumped.
because you yell Pontiac 2 seconds after Denny's.
Was it 2 seconds? No, that was close. It was closer.
Everybody now the point except for Jaybird.
Oh, that one stings.
It does. Very, very smuggy. Very hurtful.
On the first day of school, maybe you need to go back.
Can we get a bus over here to pick him up?
Can we get a short bus?
I'm just here.
You see a little Jaybird skipping out there with his lunchbox.
I could.
Hops on the bus.
I used to get picked on by the garbage men. They used to pick on me.
Oh,
jeez.
Dang. It just got real.
Oh, my God.
They used to call me Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, man.
Yo, Pee Wee!
Oh, it just
Where's
got
your bike, Pee Wee?
so sad.
Oh,
The
man.
garbage men would heckle you in your neighborhood?
They were real mean in Lake Park.
That's so sad.
Hey, Pee Wee!
Oh, my gosh. I just want to hug you.
I feel like we should throw the next one.
Don't throw it. I want you at your best. At your best and at your meanest.
All right, think fast here. Something you use for a baby that starts with the letter D.
Diaper!
You got it. Jaybird is on the board.
Wow.
Very nice. Startled me, but he got it.
Make up for the garbage man.
He screams at you.
He does.
I'll try to calm down. I know it's annoying. I'll try to bring it down.
Okay. An ocean that starts with the letter I.
Indian Ocean!
I thought you said you were going to bring it down.
Could you?
You're right. I'm sorry. It just takes over.
You scared poor Denny.
He did. He shuddered.
No one else can play because they're afraid.
But look who's in the lead now.
I'm not trying. Yeah,
Pee Wee.
Pee Wee Herman's in the lead.
His voice ain't Pee Wee.
Okay. Something you can use at the pool that starts with the letter F.
Floating.
Boat!
Virginia ties Jaybird at 2. Okay. Next one.
Oh, hold on, Coach. It's coming out as too fast.
You gotta let him settle for a second.
A mythical creature
Oh, my gosh.
that starts with a C.
Chimera.
Chupacabra!
Chimera?
Chimera.
Okay, all right. We're getting a call from in there. That's legit. Denny's gets the point.
It's a mix between an eagle, a lion, and something else.
Oh, look at you, Denny's.
Denny's gets the point.
Smart and peaceful when he says it.
And you are annoying and loud as well.
This is exciting because we have got a 3-way tie at 2 apiece. The next one wins.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Speaking in fragments.
All right, here we go. Final one. Think fast. Who will be our winner? Name a mode of transportation that starts with the letter B.
Bus. Ah, Jaybird got it.
The ruling comes in. Jaybird gets the win. Jaybird gets the win here today. How about that? Wow.
That is intense, baby.
Congratulations.
It is intense.
That's intense.
Good heavens. Wow, what a comeback win for our boy, too.
He needs to go lay down.
He does. Poor kid's exhausted.
Nice job, Pee Wee.
Thank you. You're playing my song.
This is your new victory music.
I don't hate it.
All right. Well, coming up here on the KVJ show, you got somebody you need to call out today. You can do that. Start texting them in right now. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. I want to call this garbage man. They called you Pee-wee.
Yeah.
Come on.
It was constant.
Yeah.
Adults should not be bullying children.
Yeah, I hated it.
It's awful.
Not cool at all, man. All right, there's the starter. What you got? Let us know.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Well, right now we have a few incidents here in Palm Beach County to keep an eye out for. The first one is a crash in Lake Worth. That's Lake Worth Road between Military Trail and Kirk Road. Another wreck in Royal Palm Beach. That's Southern Boulevard at Benoist Farms Road. And an earlier accident now clearing up in West Palm. That one, Belvedere Road at Florida Mango Road. We also have a pair of disabled vehicles to keep an eye out for. The first one in Boynton Beach. That's I-95 northbound at Boynton Beach Boulevard. The second one is up on the Treasure Coast. That one in Port St. Lucie, I-95 southbound before Becker Road. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Unlike others, quick weight loss, I lost 25 pounds doing it, and I fully credit their one-on-one in-office support and guidance for faster weight loss. It's basically a team. I loved having a team around me, encouraging me, not settling for anything less than success, and that's why I had the success in office support for faster weight loss. One-on-one guidance, no prepackaged meals, no exercise required. Lose up to 20, 40, 100 pounds or more. There's 19 Florida locations, and for a limited time only, lose 20 pounds for just $20. All services included, exclusive of supplements. Now, kids join free when parents sign up. You can schedule a free, no-obligation consultation today. Go to quickweightloss.net or call them 1-855-777-THIN. That's 1-855-777-THIN, 1-855-777-8446.
Celebrity Cruises Summer Savings Event means everyone saves up to $150 on Caribbean vacations. And when you book an Ocean View stateroom or higher, the first 2 guests each choose one free perk. Free drinks, free Wi-Fi, prepaid tips, or $150 to spend on board. Book a holiday sailing and choose 2 free perks. This is a limited time offer, so book today and save on a modern luxury vacation like no other. Call 1-800-CELEBRITY or your travel agent.
Offer ends September 5th. Offer applies to select staterooms and sailings. Restrictions apply. Ships registry Malta.
Hi, Jim Arrigo here, announcing an incredible opportunity at Arrigo. Through August 31st only, everyone can get the internet price on over 4,000 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats.
Wait, where's Funny Johnny?
No time for Funny Johnny. He's helping customers get vehicles at the internet price.
Get the internet price during the final days of Arrigo's summer clearance event. There's never been a better time to buy or lease. Simply come to Florida's #1 volume dealer and ask for the internet price. No hassles, no negotiations. Plus, if you qualify, you could be entitled to even more savings. Hurry for Rams, 1500s, 2500s, 3500s, gas, diesel, regular cabs, quad cabs. Every new Ram up to 10 grand off MSRP. Ram 1500 quad cabs from $299 a month.
Don't miss this chance to get the internet price through August 31st. You gotta go Arrigo, West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
Select models, 39 monthlies, 10K miles a year, 3,500 due, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer, must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
Welcome to Universal's Volcano Bay, a water theme park like no other. From the sands of Waturi Beach to the top of the Krakatoa volcano, summer is a lot cooler here. And when you add the refreshing taste of an ice-cold Coca-Cola, that's summer on a higher level. And right now, Florida residents get 1 month free on any Universal Preferred or Premier annual pass with the UPC code from select Coca-Cola products, which means you can make summer last all year long at all 3 Universal Orlando parks. So grab an ice-cold Coke and summer on a higher level. at Volcano Bay, the third amazing theme park at Universal Orlando Resort. Visit universalorlando.com. Offer ends August 31st. Restrictions apply.
When I say sub of, you say the day. Sub of.
The day.
Sub of.
The day.
For just $3.50.
Every day is a great day to visit Subway restaurants for the $3.50 sub of the day. Enjoy a different flavor-packed 6-inch sub every day, like the turkey breast on Wednesday or the Italian BMT on Thursday. Each sub has no artificial flavors or colors from artificial sources. Enjoy Subway's $3.50 6-inch sub of the day today.
What else does this thing do? Okay, turning it off.
At participating Subway restaurants, additional charge for extras plus applicable tax. No additional discounts or coupons may be applied.
Picking a plastic surgeon is a big decision. There are so many factors that need to go into it. You need to do your research and do your homework and go with referrals. I refer everybody these days to go see Dr. Rankin at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. He did my mommy makeover 15 weeks ago, and I'm so happy with my results. Since then, I've sent several friends and family in there, and everybody says the same thing. They are so thrilled with not just Dr. Rankin, but also Dr. Dev and everybody in the whole entire practice. They're experienced, they are loved and respected by their patients and staff, and most of all, they listen and they care. I love that. Go in there and ask all your questions. Dr. Rankin is board certified. He's the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's, and Dr. Dev went to Harvard Medical School. Right now, there's a special. Buy 3 areas of Cool Sculpt and get 1 for free. Plus, they'll throw in free Botox, too. 3 areas of Cool Sculpt, get 1 free, and then free Botox. Here's the number to call, 561-776-2830, or in Fort Lauderdale, 954-564-3832 for the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center.
Chris Hardwick here. In today's Xfinity X1 Challenge, we are talking to real people about their current in-home Wi-Fi experience. Here's what they had to say.
If we have 3 or 4 devices on at once, it slows down.
With Xfinity X5, you'll get the speed and most reliable coverage your family needs to do everything they love to do online.
Oh, it's way faster.
You can even control who's connected to your home network and when. Let's say it's bedtime for the kids, it can be bedtime for the Wi-Fi on their devices too.
Fantastic. We don't have any of this.
Take the Xfinity X1 Challenge and see for yourself.
Get up to 75 megabits per second when you bundle Xfinity TV, internet, and voice for $30 each a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, ask about Xfinity Mobile and see how 90% of customers can save over AT&T Wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires enrollment in EcoBill and AutoPay. Offer ends 8/2017. Restrictions apply. New X1 starter triple play customers only. Equipment taxes and fees including BTV and RSN fees extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply. Compares regular monthly service charges for Comcast and AT&T published rates. Actual savings vary.
If you're ready for a change, New Look Boca should be your first call. New Look Boca offers Ticca-Lipo, a minimally invasive but highly effective technique that'll take the inches off and keep them off. Ticca-Lipo starts at just $19.99. Reshape your body with breast augmentation from $24.99. Facelifts and fat transfers under $4,000. Or put little to no money down with New Look Boca's Guaranteed Finance Program. The surgeries are performed by board-certified surgeons. New Look Boca also has specialists in lap band surgery for extreme weight loss, plus hair restoration and vaginal rejuvenation. Call New Look Boca at 561-894-4444. That's 561-894-4444.
Double D's is my new country bar.
This Tuesday is gonna be big. Free drinks all night for everybody. Remember, ladies and guys, welcome 18 and up. And thanks to you for making Double D's South Florida's premier country destination.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Coming up in just a second, I will tell you about the accident that Tom Cruise got into on the set of his latest movie. You know, he likes to do his own stunts. Is he getting too old to do his own stunts? We'll tell you what happened coming up in a second. Before we get into that, Aaron Carter took the stage and, you know, he made the big announcement that he is bisexual. Here he is. How is the crowd going to respond to it? It's in a gay club.
Thank you so much for all your love and your support with the LGBT community and my announcement. It means a lot. Yes, I am a bisexual man. So, that motherfucker is gorgeous. You're gorgeous.
Okay, and then he's pointing out the hot dudes in the club.
I think he's pointing out everybody.
Yeah.
Netflix just made the announcement that they have signed Shonda Rhimes to a multi-year deal with their network, ending a 15-year relationship with ABC.
Wow.
When does this end? Is it like done now?
I didn't understand from the write-up that I just saw on it what it means. I mean, it sounds like she is leaving ABC, so I would assume, I know they're getting ready to wrap up Scandal, so I mean, you can put the lid on that one. Does that mean that Grey's Anatomy would wrap up, or is she still going to write for that show?
Or does she take it with her to Netflix? How does
to Get
that
Away
work?
with Murder? Yeah, I don't know. They're going to continue to show those programs because they are on Netflix, so that's not going to affect that deal. But what does it mean for ABC? Because really, you look at those shows, that's been the backbone of ABC, for a while.
I mean, where can they go with Grey's Anatomy? I mean, seriously, what are we doing here? How
Yeah.
much crap can go on at this hospital?
And finally here, Tom Cruise was doing a stunt the other day on the set of Mission Impossible 6. He likes to do his own stunts, but something went wrong. He was supposed to jump from one building to another, but he came short of making it to the other rooftop.
Short.
He
Wow.
came up short.
Mm-hmm.
He did have on this safety harness, but instead of jumping onto the roof, he slammed into the side of the building.
The tabloids are having a field day with the play on words, cruising for a bruising.
You do see in the video, he hobbles away after, he is definitely a little banged up. They have not said yet what the extent of his injuries are, or if he's going to stop doing his own stunts now. I mean, he's 55. He's not 35 anymore.
He looks good still, though. We're looking at him yesterday. Tom Cruise is nailing it.
And that is what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by Our Kids World Family Fun Fest, August 26th and 27th inside the South Florida Fairgrounds. Come out and meet Paw Patrol. They're going to be there. Go to adayforkids.com for details.
I got a couple of call-em-outs here. Juan said, I want to call out Kevin of Virginia on Thursday's show for laughing at Jaybird for being right on the smell of the Dixon Ticonderoga.
Thank you
Got
very
your back,
much,
brother.
Thank you. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of people who have sent me the Dixon Ticonderoga pictures. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for that apology.
Yeah, I knew you kind of had it right. I just was enjoying.
Well, you guys are saying that the Dixon part wasn't real. Dixon part was real.
Yeah, I only remember the Ticonderoga. I don't remember Dixon being a part of it.
I had a math teacher who was obsessed with these pencils.
Yeah.
He'd go, who wants a Dixon Ticonderoga?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know the name of the pencil. I never even looked.
We found out, though, this is not a joke, he was drunk for 7th and 8th grade. That's why I'm so bad at
The
math.
entire time, huh?
Yeah, he would spike his coffee with some type of rum.
Ooh, smart move.
Oh,
Sounds
yeah.
delicious.
He found out that he was hammered the entire time.
Secrets of teaching success right there.
Sometimes these kids will drive you to drink.
Virginia justifying it. Uh-huh. I hear you. If you ever have one of those pencils, my son did this the other day. I was trying to get his pencil ready for him. You start with a full-length pencil and you end up with a stub because you keep trying to sharpen it and you're like, still not sharp. And you have that thing. What is that? I'm like, I can't sharpen a pencil, I found out.
I'm terrible at sharpening a pencil. Teachers used to get so annoyed because I'd be up there.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at sharpening pencils too, man.
I go through a whole pack before I got one that was even decent. Amanda sent an email, said, hey, my brother's girlfriend, which I can't stand, signed up for Saraha, that new thing, and I think it might be connected to Facebook, but apparently it's a website that you can go to and people can leave you anonymous messages about you. Why you would want that, I don't know. Maybe as a business, you could get some valuable feedback. I don't know, but she said, thanks for explaining this new app the other day. She's pretty narcissistic, so this should be fun letting her know that she's not as great as she thinks she is.
Yes, you can go tell her now.
Yeah, I don't get why some people are doing this. Maybe they just think they're going to get like a lot of love and they think that a lot of anonymous admirers are going to hit them up.
It's a Facebook type. It's like almost like a Facebook phishing. Tell me how great I am.
I need to know. What do you think of me?
I want to know all the crushes that are out there.
Right. Got somebody you need to call out? You can call or text at 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Coming up here in a second, I want to talk to a girl who wants to call out a guy for the way he tried to go on a date with her this weekend.
I met you in the dark, you lit me up, you made me feel as though I wasn't off. We danced the night away, we drank too much. I held your hair back when you were throwing up. Then you smiled over your shoulder. For a minute I was stone cold sober. I pulled you closer to my chest, and you asked me to stay over. I said I already told you, I think that you should get some rest. I'm gonna love you till my lungs give out. I promise till death we part, like in our vows. So I wrote this song for you. Now everybody knows that it's just you and me till we're growing old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Oh, just say you won't let go.
One thing I love right after the weekend is hearing about all the jerky dates that people have to go through. Bethany had an interesting one from over the weekend. So what happened with this date you had, Bethany?
Well, okay, so I went on a date with this guy, and we sat at the bar for like 45 minutes, had a couple of drinks, and I asked him if he was ready to get dinner. And he starts acting really shifty, and just out of nowhere he says he feels really badly for being out with me because his brother's in the hospital, he's sick, and he feels like he should go visit him.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, sure. And I was like, sorry to hear about your brother. So we're, get the check, and before we can even pay the tab, this woman comes up to him, and she says, hey, is your name Logan? And he says, yes. And then he immediately introduces me as his sister's best friend.
Okay.
So I knew exactly what was up, and I just left. So later that night, I get a text from the bartender who's my friend, and she tells me that this guy apparently had a third girl show up during, like, an hour after I left.
What?
So this girl who showed up during my date was not as cool as I was, apparently, and she starts yelling and cursing at him. Management had to ask them to leave. So this jerk literally scheduled 3 dates in the same night at the same bar, and he didn't even, buy us dinner, anything like that. And I thought about sending him a text message, but, I don't even know what I would say to him. What do you even say?
Yeah.
He's not worth your energy it would take to angry text him.
Well, it sounds like he's throwing the promise of a possible meal at the back end, and then there's an audition process that he has where you sit at the bar with him, but he's got kind of a scheduling interval of every 45 minutes or an hour. He gives you that audition period, and I guess maybe if it's good, then you go. I wonder, do you go to dinner?
In the dating world, one of the most common things you'll see if a date's not going right, if it's a first date and something tragic happens, oh, my mom's in the hospital, or someone had an accident, it's very suspect. Because it's almost like they're trying to get out of the date, and they're trying to do it in a way to not hurt your feelings.
Yeah, and it seemed like you were encroaching on date number 2. Obviously, that kind of blew up because somebody else shows up.
He hit the panic button. He's like, oh, man, date number 2's coming. Oh, someone's in the hospital. I got to go.
He is a mess, first of all. I mean, come on. You don't schedule that close together, dummy.
Yeah, if you're going to date multiple people in the beginning process, there's nothing wrong with that. Just be cool and meet at different places.
Different places. You can do a girl at 7, and then if it doesn't work out, you can have another girl you meet at 9, but don't meet in the same spot.
So that's a mistake that this gentleman made. He should have gone to some kind of shopping plaza where it would have multiple bars, and I would start at bar 1 here at 7. At 9 o'clock, I move over to this one.
Yes.
At 11 o'clock, then I meet girl number 3.
And you can do that on Clematis. You can do that on Atlantic.
Yeah.
Easily.
All
he
over
overbooked
South Florida.
himself.
Yeah, this guy's a rookie.
Overbooked it.
He overbooked himself.
I love that it backfired, and the other girl was feisty. Gave it back to him.
Good.
Yeah, okay. Well, have you ever had something like this happen? Does this happen often? And are people doing this more often? It's like speed dating, but are people doing this, booking multiple dates for one night? Have you ever been on a date and somebody else had another one? And How did you take it? Would you be okay if somebody's up front with you, said, hey, you know what, I got to wrap this up, I got another date?
So here's the thing about all that stuff. It's one of those things where you should never celebrate that in front of the person that you're with. I think when you in the
Well,
beginning,
but let's say that like the conversation's going well and be going, hey, I hate to be rude and cut it short, but I've got another date.
It's stupid.
Don't ever say you have another date.
It's a terrible approach.
Say you have some kind of family issue or something just came up and then you excuse yourself that way. You never tell her you're going to meet another girl. That makes her feel bad.
And you're pompous at that point.
Yeah.
It's a stupid move.
Okay. Anybody ever seen something happen like what happened to Bethany, where you were like one of a long number of people in the same night? You can call or text us. It's 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763 here at the KBJ Show. Got text here, said, I need to call up the receptionist at my brother-in-law's job. My grandmother passed away on Thursday. The funeral's today, and when he took her, he needed the day off, and she'd asked, hey, what time it was over so he could come into work. When he did, he needed the whole day, and she said, well, it's not like it was your grandma. Who says that? So apparently, because it wasn't his grandma, he wouldn't need extra time off. They're calling them out.
You can't tell somebody that their relationship with somebody wasn't significant enough for them to go to the funeral. That's shady.
Judgment call you shouldn't make, yeah.
No, you should not ever be in that.
There is a bunch of people in New Jersey that is doing a big old call out. Did you hear this? The mourners in New Jersey that were burying Grandpa.
Yes.
And they looked down, when they had lowered the casket down, and there was a foot sticking into his grave. And they had told the guys who were like the grave diggers, going, hey, there is like a foot sticking from the next grave over into Grandpa's. Can we do something about that?
Is it a different foot?
Different foot, not Grandpa's foot.
Which I couldn't figure. Were they not in a casket or what?
I don't know.
Because it looked like a newer foot. I mean, it wasn't like skeleton bones.
Can you request not having a casket and just bury it in a hole?
I thought everybody had to be in like at least a pine box.
I thought it was a law that you had to be in a casket.
That's what my confusion was. So I'm like, going, how do you have just a foot sticking in a grave?
Something's going terribly wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I read how at funerals, it does not always go very well. Sometimes they forget to put the body in. They'll put the wrong body in.
Oh.
It's insane. Yeah, that photo's up on our Twitter if you want to see it at KVJ Show. They're obviously very upset. And they're calling out the caretakers at the cemetery, and the caretakers like going, I mean, come on, they're dead. What's the big deal? But
no, it's not. We're not worried about the guy with the foot.
Yeah.
We're worried about all the living people that had to see it.
Yeah.
And are now traumatized by it.
So I'm kind of confused. So it was just a leg?
I'm confused too. You have to go see it. It was like a leg, but the foot was sticking into Grandpa's grave. And I'm not sure how it happened because the casket is down below the foot. So did it?
Only thing I can think of,
I couldn't figure it out.
That person was buried alive, and they were kicking and screaming as they're trying to get out of that box because they were still breathing.
Yeah, I'd like to find out more about this story because I saw the photo and it just confused me more. Because I'm like, okay, wait, how did that happen? First of all, is the body not in a casket? Question one. Question two, how did you get the casket down below where the foot? Because the foot is sticking out now over top of Grandpa's casket that they had supposedly just lowered into the ground.
There's a lot of questions here.
A lot of questions.
Do you think that happens a lot where
No.
someone gets buried alive and they try to get out and break out for some reason?
No, that doesn't happen.
No, not today. But, have you heard about like way back in the day when they used to have, what was it? Ring Around the Rosie, Pocket Full of Posies, whatever it was. I don't think it was Scarlet Fever. Was it Scarlet Fever? One of those diseases that took everybody out like in the Middle Ages kind of like thing. And, they had that for whom the bell tolls, you've heard that kind of like saying and everything. Dead ringer. That's what it was. Dead ringer. That phrase that we have. What used to happen is people would look dead and they would bury them and then they would wake up in their coffins. And that was happening so much that they got to the point where they would have a bell that was attached to a string that would go in the coffin. And in case you woke up, and they're like going, oh my gosh, I'm not dead. It was attached to your finger. You could start moving and it would ring the bell.
Couldn't they just poke you and say, hey, dude, you up?
Apparently something was happening where part of the disease made it look, and your breathing was so shallow, they thought that they were dead and there was like really no pulse, and then the person would revive, wake up, and they would be in their casket buried alive.
Could you
my God.
imagine being buried alive like
and you
that?
have a thing, you be, oh my God, you would know the string is attached to my finger, like ding, 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 ding.
But what if no one heard it?
But what if you pull the string too hard and break it?
And all of a sudden you hear no ringing, and you're like, would you even hear the ringing? I don't even keep talking about it. Oh my gosh, it's freaking me out.
Yeah, I don't like the whole buried alive scenario.
No.
Awful stuff. Somebody calling out a moving company that charged me a ridiculous amount to move my stuff 1 mile down the street, and they were also 4.5 hours late in the first place.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so there you go. Definitely something worth calling out here today. Got something you want to call or text into us, you can, 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Somebody said there's a natural burial where you live literally just where you put a hole in the ground. I think it has to be a specific area. It can't just be any regular old cemetery.
Well, isn't that kind of like what I want to do when I die, that tree thing? I mean, in a sense, you're mixed up with the tree, and you're not in a casket. You're in the ground. It's the same concept.
Yeah, but I think what they do is they first cremate you, and then they put you in the ground with the tree. I don't think they just put you.
You know, they put my head along with some seeds.
No.
Yeah, this happened in New Jersey. I don't know if that's how they do it in New Jersey or not. So there you go. And somebody, Heather, texted in and said it was bubonic plague where they did that. Yeah, that was going on. Crazy stuff.
That's a good sudden death punishment, though. Losers got to be buried alive. And then when they really freak out, they hit the bell, and then we bury you back out.
As soon as you close the lid, I'd be
dig
ringing
you back
the bell.
out.
We bury you back out.
Dig you back. You know what I meant.
Wow, crazy stuff. All right, 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text us here at the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. A few accidents to keep an eye out for right now in Palm Beach County. The first one, Southern Boulevard in Royal Palm Beach. You'll find that in the eastbound direction of Benoist Farms Road. Another wreck in Lake Worth. That's Lake Worth Road between Military Trail and Kirk Road. And in Delray Beach, a crash on Atlantic Avenue. That one is at Lexington Club Boulevard. You'll also want to be on the lookout for a couple of disabled vehicles in Palm Beach County. The first one is in West Palm, I-95 northbound before Southern Boulevard. The second one in Boynton Beach. That's I-95 northbound as well at Boynton Beach Boulevard. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
They say $3 won't get you very far these days. They clearly haven't been to Speedway recently. During the month of August, when you spend $3 on merchandise in the store, you'll get an instant rollback of 10 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. So what can you buy with $3 at Speedway? Well, lots actually. You can get 3 regular-sized Kit Kats, Reese's, or Skittles, or 3 20-ounce Sprites or Dr. Peppers, or 3 Powerades from the cooler, or, well, you get the point. We think a full tank of gas can also take you pretty far, especially when you take 10 cents off per gallon. Now that's going places. Remember to present your free Speedy Rewards card when you buy $3 worth of merchandise, and you'll get 10 cents off a gallon for your next fill-up. It's just another way Speedway is keeping up with the speed of you. Offer good for up to 25 gallons. See store for merchandise exclusions and details.
We're on the way, the convenience stores of Speedway.
Hi, this is Jim Marigo, and I'm announcing an opportunity to get the internet price on over 4,000 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats.
Wait, where's Funny Johnny?
There's no time for Funny Johnny.
Get the internet price during Arrigo's summer clearance event. Just ask for the internet price. There's never been a better time to buy or lease. Hurry for new Rams up to $10,000 off MSRP.
For the internet price, you gotta go Arrigo.
Select models plus tax, title, dealer install option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
Celebrity Cruises Summer Savings Event means everyone saves up to $150 on Caribbean vacations. And when you book an Ocean View stateroom or higher, the first 2 guests each choose 1 free perk. Free drinks, free Wi-Fi, prepaid tips, or $150 to spend on board. Book a holiday sailing and choose 2 free perks. This is a limited time offer, so book today and save on a modern luxury vacation like no other. Call 1-800-CELEBRITY or your travel agent.
Offer ends September 5th. Offer applies to select staterooms and sailings. Restrictions apply. Ships registry Malta.
Imagine not having to shave or wax ever again. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, thanks to laser hair removal at Body Details, your dreams can finally become a reality. Not only does Body Details offer a free lifetime guarantee, but this month we're offering up to 70% off laser hair removal. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule your free consultation today.
Hey, it's Jaybird. A great time to head over to Lubac Road, Pompano Beach Chevrolet. Deals galore, baby. I keep telling you about the Silverado trucks they've got. They've got a bunch of other stuff on the lot. They've got an Equinox, Malibus, Impalas, Volts, or any other Chevy, and they've got them at a great price. You're not going to find a better deal in South Florida. Now, they are located at 1801 West Atlantic Boulevard in Pompano Beach in Broward County. When you go there, you've heard me say it before, walk right in and go, where is my man Howard? I need to talk to him. That's the guy you want to talk to. Sit down with him, tell him your finances, let him know what you're interested in, because you want to get a car that you like. You don't want some, salesperson suggesting something you don't want. And they don't do that over at Lubac Road. They listen to you. Their service department is amazing. They fixed my truck, and they fix it in a very, very quick amount of time. Hit up their website, PompanoChevy.com. That's PompanoChevy.com. Great deals on the Silverados. If you are a truck lover, now is the time to go to Lubac Road, Pompano Beach Chevrolet. Find new roads over there, Lubac Road.
Strikes rejuvenation. Get sexy now. You can get these curves for your body. Finance deals available. Don't worry about the money. Let their eyes wander. You control the crowd. Strikes rejuvenation. Get sexy now for a hot body transformation. Make Strikes rejuvenation your surgery destination. Get sexy now.
Strax offers several fantastic options for weight loss and fat reduction procedures. Fast and easy ways to get that beach body before the start of summer. Procedures start under $2,000. These procedures include local or general liposuction, tummy tucks, or return to work in one day and lose 30 to 70 pounds in 6 months with a gastric sleeve or balloon. Strax also offers fat transfers as well as all other cosmetic procedures. Also, great prices on facial fillers and wrinkle reducers. Get sexy now with Strax incredible pricing and easy financing programs. Call Strax at 954-634-3333. That's Strax at 954-634-3333. Or go to StraxRejuvenation.com.
If you've got a move coming up, you need to call the guys from Greek Moving and Storage. They are amazing. They have moved so many of my friends and family, and I always hear the same thing. These guys are pros. Greek Moving and Storage, they're the superheroes of moving. They're the official mover of the Miami Marlins, and they do it right. They're full service. That just means that you can sit back and relax, and they're going to do everything for you, including packing up your entire place. They'll pack it, they'll move it, then they'll unpack it in one day. It is so amazing to watch them work. Pick up your mobile phone right now and press ** Greek for a free quote. That's ** Greek, or you can go online, GreekMoving.com. Ask them, too, about Greek Rewards. It's a referral system that pays you cash when you tell your friends and family to move with Greek. They put cash in your pocket. It's a great deal, so pick up your mobile phone today and press ** Greek for your free quote. That's ** Greek, or go online, GreekMoving.com, and get ready for your best move ever.
Dealing with ADHD, depression, anxiety, or sleep challenges? Using 21st century technology, NeuroCore addresses these symptoms at their core. Their program is like physical therapy for the brain. Learn more at neurocorecenters.com.
Car wreck? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Tires Plus.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News on a beautiful Monday morning. It's a mostly sunny, clear sky. Reach a high today around 92. During the afternoon, becoming partly cloudy. A 30% chance for just an isolated shower storm late this Monday afternoon. Tonight's low 76, and Tuesday, mostly sunny, hot again, the high 92, and the rain chance 30%.
Tires Plus offers quality name brand tires, brakes, batteries, and oil installed quickly by qualified specialists. Get a $70 Bridgestone Visa prepaid card by mail when you buy 4 eligible Bridgestone tires. Visit tiresplus.com for details. Offer valid August 10th through October 8th.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Coming up on Saturday, we are getting our group of community warriors together, the KVJ Volunteer Army, all trying to make South Florida a better place to live and pitching in and trying to help families that are struggling to put food on their tables. It's only going to take a couple hours this Saturday morning. You can make a big difference putting a dent in hunger here in South Florida. Go sign up right now to join us this Saturday morning at Feeding South Florida in Boynton Beach. You can see where to sign up for the KVJ Volunteer Army at kvjshow.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Drop a little bit of a history lesson on you here today. Talking a second ago about that foot that was hanging out in that grave in New Jersey. It'd be interesting to see what they find out with that thing. If somebody did something they shouldn't. Was it like somebody was buried alive? I mean, what the heck is going on?
Did somebody bury somebody else in a grave that was already some other person's?
It is New Jersey.
That's very Sopranos.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I imagine there's going to be more to that story.
And maybe that was kind of like a little racket they would do. They would bury somebody that was legit, but they'd throw another body on top of it. 2 bodies, 1 hole.
That's how you cover
I've
up
seen
the
that in a
murder.
movie somewhere.
Yeah.
I think somebody
Cover up
has done
murder.
that. Yeah. I mean, it's conveniently already dug. Who would look back in it?
If you had someone on the take at the graveyard?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That's a good idea.
Wow. Dang, we just if it's not been used in a movie, it should. We just wrote the plot right there.
In the history of humans, there's no way that's that's totally happened before.
Especially in New Jersey.
Yeah, somebody's telling me, and I remember why that was fresh in my mind because we were talking about the whole buried alive thing just a second ago. I forgot, that's right. It was in Savannah, bubonic plague. That was really big. That had gone through Savannah and killed a whole lot of their population back in the day. And they said that in Savannah, there were hundreds of pine box coffins that they had dug up when they're having to move things around. And like under half the city is a cemetery. And yeah, you don't even know it. It's just Savannah's that kind of town. That's why it's like one of the most haunted cities in America. And they said in the pine boxes, when they opened the lids, there were scratch marks all over it. And so that's why they started putting that bell that would go up to the top and around somebody's finger.
What is your move if you find yourself buried alive? How do you deal with that? I mean,
first thing you got to think of is I got limited oxygen supply, so you've got to try to figure that out. But if you don't have a bell around your finger,
you have to stay calm. And you wake up and you find out you're buried alive. There's no way you would stay calm. There's no way.
Oh, I know, and that's the toughest part because the more you struggle, the more oxygen you're going to eat up, and the faster you're going to go.
Making me not breathe right now just talking about it.
Jaybird's going to give himself an induced panic attack.
Stop it! You're going to make yourself sick.
He loves it though. He wants it.
I don't want it. I don't want that.
But he can't stop himself.
I don't want that ride.
Yeah, and they said, too, that's where they get the term graveyard shift because they would have people at the graveyard that would be working all night so they could hear the ringing of any bells. So when you worked the graveyard shift, it meant that, you were overnight and you had to stay there to listen to see if anybody was ringing bells to get out of the grave.
How creepy would it be if you were walking in a gravesite and you heard all these bells?
Oh, man. Gosh, dang.
That's horrifying.
Horrifying.
I mean, they couldn't wait a couple of days. They were in such a hurry to bury these people.
I just think they could have poked them.
Well, I think a big part of it was people were dying so quickly, Virginia, if I remember right, because it's been about a month now since I was there. But I think the thing is people were dying at such a rapid rate, and you had the disease that you had to get people underground quickly so the disease wouldn't spread. So, yeah, they were burying people quickly. That's why people were getting thrown into pine boxes, and they weren't checking to make sure they were definitely dead.
Jeez.
I know.
Everybody did not get a bell.
Yeah.
If they're burying people quickly,
yeah,
I bet you maybe 10% of the people got a bell.
How long can you stay under before you start to die? If you were buried alive?
Here he goes again, Virginia. He's back and right. He's not going to stop until
he needs it.
He's not going to stop.
Well, I mean, we do a talk show and we're talking about it. So what am I? Shut up?
You're going to hyperventilate.
I do that anyway. I mean,
I don't know what it is. I think there's a mathematical equation because I remember there was a movie I saw one time and they had the guy. It's kind of the same concept where he was in a safe and they closed the door and of course the guy who was the villain or whatever is getting ready to close. So going, okay, by the way, this is so many cubic feet and blah, blah, blah. And he broke down the mathematics on it. So that means that you have exactly, if you take small breaths. And then I remember they shut the door and the guy goes, took just a little breath.
There's an
He was inside the safe.
There's
Yeah,
an Alfred
what
Hitchcock
movie was that?
There's an Alfred Hitchcock episode where the woman's in jail and she befriends the gatekeeper or the graveyard dude, and he's supposed to bury her with a dead body and then come out and dig her back out. Well, she's in the thing. She's in the little casket, and she puts the light on, and he's the one that died. So she's in there with him.
Wow.
Oh, that's horrifying.
That is horrifying.
You're like, oh, great.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Somebody texted in that grave in New Jersey where they found the foot. Apparently, it was the burials from a 1969 grave where the box had deteriorated away. When they lowered the casket, it caught the ankle of the foot as it was lowered and flipped it on top of the casket.
What, a shoebox? I mean, it's kind of a weak-ass box.
Somebody said pretty damn good embalming job. Yeah, because, I mean, the foot didn't look like it was something from 1969. I mean, it's still...
It had more like a 90s foot feel to it.
It really did, yeah. It looked like 90s Dead Foot.
I don't want to see the difference.
90s Dead Foot sounds like a band. A 90s cover band.
90s Dead Foot. Well, here's another thing that's going on in the Jersey area. They say in New York City, and I imagine this really could happen anywhere, that a lot of ladies who are riding the subway are getting airdrop peen pics. Now, if you know the feature on the iPhone that you have, you can see where you can airdrop onto somebody's phone that is nearby, and it's usually within a Wi-Fi connection that's usually about 328 feet. So if somebody's within 328 feet, they, if you don't have certain settings turned off, can send you a photo unsolicited, just using the airdrop feature. And so, you know, people are
They're
like
just
on the
doing to get a charge out of
girls
you.
are on the subway and they're just getting these thing on their phone, like, what? Oh man, where's this coming from? And they don't know.
And he loves it. He's sitting right there
Loves
watching
it.
you.
But she should know
Loves
that
it.
he's right around. It's one of the guys right around you.
But what if it's a packed subway? How do you know which guy it is?
That's it. Probably has it on his phone already and is like going, you're going to get a gift.
He knows what he's doing.
You would look around the subway and you would find the one guy that looks creepy to you, and he would be guilty as charged.
You start yelling at him. Yeah. They say in order for the pervs to send the lewd photos, the iPhone owners must have their airdrop setting on everyone instead of contacts only or receiving off. So, and a lot of people don't check it when they first get it because I think it's initially set for that. So
I couldn't even tell you what half my things are set at.
Yeah, why does the iPhone always do that? It always sets you up for all these horrible things, and you don't realize it's happening until it actually happens. It's like, oh yeah, it's got to turn off the stalker button. Oh, I didn't even know I had a stalker button.
yeah, so there you go. Christine is on here from Sebastian. Last minute call out here. And you're calling out your stepmom here, Christine?
Yeah, it's a positive call out. Me and my fiance had to get married. I was just going to do a little piece of paper signing because he's trying to join the Army and he wants to take his family with him, of course. But I was going to have a ceremony like 2 years later or so.
Okay.
But we realized my dad's not going to make it that long. He has stage 4 colon cancer. And he's terminal. So please, get your colon checked. That's very important. It's
Yes.
really quickly. He's in his 40s.
Good
Oh, my
note.
gosh.
Wow.
Anyway, so I decided Tuesday, since we realized, things are failing, that I wanted to have a ceremony and have my dad in it.
Mm-hmm.
And on yesterday, we got married. And my dad performed the ceremony, which still gives me goosebumps. If it wasn't for my stepmom, I wouldn't have had this beautiful ceremony with the food and, my family there, because she helped me out so much.
Aww.
So I'm so grateful. And not only was she helping me plan my wedding real quick, and it was last minute, she was also taking care of my dad, taking him to the hospital, taking him to his doctor's appointments, working, taking care of my brothers. So this woman is strong.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so grateful for her just being in our lives.
Yeah,
Aw, that's so sweet.
That is amazing, and the memories that you're going to have from that, and the photos and everything else that goes with it. That is awesome. Because
and I live streamed it because it was so last minute, so a lot of people didn't even know I was actually getting married.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody knew I was getting married like next year or the year after, but so it was a big surprise. And she held mine and my husband's son as the ring bearer. Sorry, our daughter was our flower girl, and it was absolutely beautiful. She really helped the stress out, especially since it was only a 5-day planning.
Wow. putting that all together in that time. Christine, thank you for sharing that story. That is definitely a hashtag Be Cool moment.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah.
On getting
Thank
married.
you.
That is great. So thank you for all that stuff. Yeah, I love hearing the positives. That's all it is. Because, just unfortunately, we just hear so much nasty stuff happen in our world. I mean, over the weekend was the same thing. Every day I kept waking up with just, you get the stories of the hate, and I don't get it. Today's day and age, why is there so much hate out there? So we love the whole hashtag Be Cool movement. That, to me, I just want to hear positive stories. I want to hear great stuff of people actually being, because a majority of us are awesome.
I really do agree. For some reason, the media doesn't want to cover the good stuff that happens. They want to make you think the entire world is just so negative and depressing, and it's not.
No, it's
not.
not.
Every angle is so depressing.
And a small portion of our population are awful people, unfortunately, and I feel sad for them because they are so wrong, and their outlook on life is just so skewed, and it's so messed up that you're like, how did they even get to that point that they're so jaded and they think that way? That it's so sad. But yeah, you want to just have a reminder that, hey, a majority of us get it. We don't have hate in our hearts. We're good people, and that's what I want to hear a little bit more of. So yeah, thank you for that. If you have any hashtag Be Cool stories, you can always call or text us 877-979-WRMF here at the KVJ Show.
I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, and Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fist. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. But she said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. I want something just like this. I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, the testaments they told, the moon and its eclipse, and Superman unrolls a suit before he lived. But I'm not the kind of person that it fits. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can miss. I want something just like this. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this.
about, baby? It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Yeah. People are letting us know a couple things from our last conversation here. That one scene where the guy was locked up in the bank vault, and they said, take little breaths, because here's how much time you got until all the oxygen runs out. That was Harlem Nights, old movie with Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor.
Okay.
From way back in the day, and you're right. Now that somebody mentioned that, I'm like, yep. And somebody said the two bodies in one grave plot is from Dexter. So there you go. So we got these little bits and pieces of all these things that we've seen. So that has actually happened in that. So there you go. Thanks for the fill in the blank there. Well, I got to tell you one thing. If you think it's going to be clever and funny to go over to Germany and give up the Heil Hitler, it's not, and it's not going to go well for you. There's a 20-year-old guy, apparently, that had tried this whole little plot and got arrested. It was an Asian dude that did it. And now there's another story about a drunken American who got punched by a local resident because he did the old Heil Hitler in Dresden, Germany. The American is also under investigation for violating Germany's laws against the display of Nazi symbols or slogans. So it is against the law in Germany to do the Heil Hitler. So if you think it's going to be cute and great and that they embrace their Nazi party, they do not.
I wonder how long you go to jail for.
I don't know. Great question. Yeah, how big of an offense is it? So interesting there. So that guy got double. I mean, he got punched, and now he's looking at some possible jail time.
I mean, are the laws stiff like a North Korea if you act a fool?
I don't know. I mean, I think Germany's a little bit more kind of like on the, Western civilization kind of like thing.
And I'm just talking mainly on like the harshness after the punishment is what I mean. If you do that, are you in jail for a long time?
Could be. It'd be interesting to see what happens in this case. So just if you're going to go over there and get drunk, think it's going to be funny or cute or whatever, it's not. They don't laugh about it over there.
Don't act up.
No, exactly.
You shouldn't act up in any other country. You shouldn't. I mean, I'm not saying you should act up in your own country, but if you think you're going to be cute in another country where you know none of the laws or none of what's going on.
Right.
So dumb.
Mm-hmm. Like, hey, I'm going to fit in. I'm going to throw up a Nazi salute in Germany. No. No, it's not gonna go over well there. Two guys got caught stealing 650 sea turtle eggs.
Aww.
They're going around nests there on Hutchinson Island, just north of West Palm.
Why were they doing that?
They were going to try to sell them. And now, because they're endangered species, they could be looking at more than 5 years behind bars.
Good.
And the recovered eggs were turned over to marine biologists who placed them back in the turtle nest. They hope that they will hatch and that they'll have lives. But I mean, that's such a big deal, is getting those sea turtles out there, because I mean their odds of survival, it's crazy. I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but I mean between hatching and then making it all the way to the ocean, then even after they get in the ocean, the odds are against them.
And I'm sure moving them is going to mess things up too.
Oh, absolutely. That's already they got an uphill climb. Both men have pleaded not guilty to those charges. A drunk guy in St. Pete, Florida got mad at his scooter and set it on fire. When the officers arrived, the guy told him that he had crashed his scooter. He got mad and decided, yeah, you know what? I don't need it. I'm going to light it on fire.
What a dummy.
They say the scooter was a complete loss, and the fire caused minor damage to two other vehicles on top of it. He was arrested and charged with 2 counts of arson and violating his probation for cocaine possession. A Kentucky man got arrested for punching the clown in a park.
Come on, guy.
But he had an interesting excuse. When he was busted, he claimed that he was actually peeing and had dropped his pants when he was startled by a groundhog.
Not buying it, buddy.
They didn't buy it either.
You had another story where the guy's like, no, I jock itch. I was just adjusting myself and itching myself. You're like, okay, buddy. You had one story like that where a guy said he was itching himself. And
good luck. Nice excuse. There's this woman in the UK that apparently gets all charged up by shoplifting. And, sometimes it's not necessarily the items that people want.
It's a thrill.
When you're a klepto, yeah.
You want to just see if you can get away with it and the charge that you get afterwards.
Well, she had a really odd physical reaction when she would get charged up when she would do shoplifting. Apparently, it would fire up her bowels and she would poo herself. They believe it was from the rush of adrenaline she would get, and 4 separate times in surveillance footage, they've seen her going to the bathroom on the floor.
Right there in the store?
Yeah, right in the store. She would start to take the items and get all excited and be like, I can't hold it. And just there she went.
She
4 separate times.
She takes and then she leaves.
She
something.
does.
I'm going to take something, but I'll leave something.
Yeah. She takes 2 things.
That's so gross.
An item and a poo.
You got to go to jail for at least 3 years. Think about what you've done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They said that she's pled guilty to 4 incidents, including multiple counts of larceny and destroying or damaging property.
Did she poop every time?
The 4 times that they've got her charged for, every single time.
All right, so the first time, I think you have to, not punish her for the pooping because she didn't know.
And yeah.
But the second, third, and fourth time, you know you're going to poop when you shoplift and you still do it. You need to definitely be locked up for a while.
Well, now it becomes a habit. Now you're doing it's a way of life.
Right, exactly.
You're a terrorist.
Yes, you are a terrorist. Absolutely.
I'm just trying to shop in the Walgreens. You are a terrorist.
You are a terrorist.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Well, right now we're dealing with a number of incidents in Palm Beach County. The first accident is blocking 2 right lanes in Royal Palm Beach on Southern Boulevard eastbound at Benoist Farms Road. You'll experience some pretty significant traffic delays in that area. We also now have a new crash in West Palm Beach. That one's at Beeline Highway westbound just after PGA Boulevard. In Delray Beach, a crash at Atlantic Avenue at Lexington Club Boulevard. And in Lake Worth, another wreck. That one, Lake Worth Road between Military Trail and Kirk Road. You'll also want to be on the lookout for a few disabled vehicles out there this morning. The first one is in Boynton Beach, I-95 northbound at Boynton Beach Boulevard. Another one in West Palm, I-95 northbound just before Southern Boulevard. And in Broward County, one disabled vehicle blocking the left lane, I-95 southbound before Sheridan Street. A little bit of a traffic slowdown in that area as well. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
When it comes to weight loss, I love the team at Quick Weight Loss. They have one-on-one in-office guidance that helped me lose 25 pounds. Unlike others, that one-on-one in-office support leads to faster weight loss. You have coaches, guidance counselors, whatever you want to call them. They are there, and there's a team of them. And I love the fact that they just stayed on me, and they helped me, and they guide me through it. Unlike others, that one-on-one in-office support leads to faster weight loss. There's no prepackaged meals, no exercise required. Lose 20, 40, 100 pounds or more. There's 19 Florida locations. I know it works because I lost 25 pounds doing it. And for a limited time only, you lose 20 pounds for $20. All services included, exclusive of supplements. Kids join free when parents sign up. Schedule a free no-obligation consultation today. Visit quickweightloss.net or call 1-855-777-THIN. That's 1-855-777-THIN. 1-855-777-8446.
The hottest tour of 2017 is coming. Jason Aldean. They Don't Know Tour. This Saturday night, Coral Sky Amphitheater, formerly known as Perfect Vodka Amphitheater, with special guests Chris Young and Kane Brown. Tickets are on sale now. Buy tickets at the box office or online at Ticketmaster.com. The new album, They Don't Know, available now.
Every morning this August, your local McDonald's wants to make someone's morning extra special. That's why every day throughout the month of August, participating South Florida McDonald's restaurants will be giving 2 lucky customers a free meal on us to help make sure you start the day. Yup, you heard that right. 2 free meals on us. So come see us for breakfast, and who knows, maybe you will be one of the lucky winners. No purchase or order necessary. Offer not valid for McDelivery orders. Sweepstakes starts August 1st and ends August 31st. Prize value cap of $10. At participating McDonald's. Void where prohibited. See official rules for complete details.
There's nothing better than a sweet, juicy peach.
Except a sweet, creamy McCafe peach smoothie. Did you know that August is National Peach Month? To celebrate, McDonald's is offering any size McCafe peach smoothie for just $1.49 for a limited time. Make it a McCafe moment with a sweet sip of McCafe peach smoothie. Hurry, peach season won't last long. A la carte only, prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or any combo meal.
Wait! You don't have to wait. Thanks to the Easy Match promotion from the Florida Lottery, you could instantly win up to $1,000 on Fantasy 5 and Lucky Money. Plus, there are more $500 instant winners. But don't wait. For an extra buck, add Easy Match to your Fantasy 5 or Lucky Money ticket today. The Florida Lottery. Just imagine. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Floridians everywhere are turning into energy experts with new smart tools from FPL. With your online energy dashboard and the new FPL mobile app, you can stay on top of your energy use anytime, anywhere. And with the new projected bill feature, you have time to learn how to save even more. Take the online home energy survey at fpl.com/easy to save, and you could save up to $300 a year.
For life's little emergencies, you know they're going to happen. They're going to pop up. That's just how it is with the kids and with the fam. If you have anything fall in your lap, take it to MD Now. Illness, injury, they are ready and waiting for you. And if you didn't do your school or sports physical paperwork, at MD Now you can go in and have each form done for just $25. MD Now is open 365 days a year from 8 to 8 with 35 convenient locations all throughout South Florida. 35 locations. That's massive. Kick off the school year right. If you need that paperwork done quickly, take it to MD Now. They will hook you up. A doctor is always on site. They are ready and waiting for you. It's super fast. They take your major insurance, and it's so much cheaper than the emergency room. So for life's little emergencies, accidents, illness, injury, doesn't matter what it is, take it to MD Now. Visit mdnow.com to find one of the locations nearest you.
Hello, West Palm Beach. Geico presents things that'll make you feel good.
Prairie dogs greet each other with little tiny prairie dog kisses. Come on, that's adorable. Something else to make you feel good? Geico's been offering great savings and service for over 75 years and has a 97% customer satisfaction rating. And the satisfying coverage from Geico isn't just for your car. The Geico Insurance Agency can help you with renter's insurance too. And Geico offers motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. You know what else will make you feel good? Scientists studied the chemical composition of the center of the galaxy. It smells like raspberries. Well done, universe. And Geico is the largest auto insurer in the state, so breathe easy. We've got your back. Plus, you might be able to save even more money because Geico has local agents in your area who could help you find savings, like military or federal discounts. And Geico offers emergency roadside service.
So, West Palm Beach, contact Geico online, over the phone, or at your local office. You'll feel better after you do.
Hi, Jim Arrigo here, announcing an incredible opportunity at Arrigo. Through August 31st only, everyone can get the internet price on over 4,000 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats.
Wait, where's Funny Johnny?
No time for Funny Johnny. He's helping customers get vehicles at the internet price.
Get the internet price during the final days of Arrigo's summer clearance event. There's never been a better time to buy or lease. Simply come to Florida's #1 volume dealer and ask for the internet price. No hassles, no negotiations. Plus, if you qualify, you could be entitled to even more savings. Hurry for new Chrysler 300s or Dodge Challengers from $249 a month. Journeys from $259 a month. Chrysler Pacificas or Dodge Durangos from $329 a month.
Don't miss this chance to get the internet price through August 31st. You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
Select models, 39 monthlies, 10K miles a year, 3,500 due, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates applied to dealer must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
A second opinion is critical. That's why Cleveland Clinic Florida should be your first choice. You need to make sure your diagnosis is correct and the recommended treatment appropriate. Call 800-639-DOCTOR or visit clevelandclinicflorida.org to make an appointment today.
You know, when it comes to braces, my daughter Magnolia absolutely loves the team over at Orthodontics by Bradford. Go see Dr. Bradford today. Here's the number, 561-694-3006 or online at orthobybradford.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, this girl that is accusing Usher of hooking up with her after her show now has more details and someone else who is confirming her story. Are they both lying? We'll dig into this a little bit deeper coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
17 restaurants closed over the last couple of months in Palm Beach County, and it's just crazy. We talked about this the other day. I'm not sure if there's one that makes you more sad. I know a lot of people probably North County upset. Nick's Tomato Pie was one that closed on Indiantown Road. Been there forever.
I had a full-on public meltdown when I found out on the air that grilled cheese place Melt closed down.
Oh, yeah, in Boynton.
Oh, man.
I cried when they told me that Craft Bar Kitchen in Jupiter closed. I was like, what?
Yeah. I know, another one that's shocking. You know, the one thing I'm noticing, too, is a lot of TGI Fridays are gone.
They have great honey mustard, man.
I think it was the mall Wellington Green that I was like, my wife's like, hey, they used to have TGI Fridays there. I was like, oh, really? Like, gone?
I love that place.
Those things are popping out like crazy.
It's Friday every day there, Kev.
I know, I hear you. And, you know, honestly, I remember Fridays, man, they were huge. I remember the one that was right by my house there in West Palm, like in the early 2000s.
That was the stomping ground for the single people.
It was jamming, yeah. It's like, you know, when I was like in that era, it was packed all the time, and it's gone.
You'd go there, and then you'd go across the street to Gatsby's.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It all kind of worked out.
Everything runs its course, though. A lot of times, places only have a shelf life of so long.
But this is something that is unlike what we've ever seen, and it's changing the business models. And now they've announced that as many as 160 Applebee's and IHOP restaurants in the U.S. are going to be closing.
Wow.
IHOP? Yeah.
What the hell's going on here? Everyone loves IHOP.
I was talking to my mom about this, and she watches that Fox Business Channel or whatever, and she said that, yeah, this is kind of the thing. All the middle-level restaurants are starting to fall and collapse. And I assume that would probably because I think also the Fridays closed at Legacy Place. I think they'd had one. But I think anything in that era of Applebee's, Chili's, TGI Fridays, all those kind of like mid-level places, the really nice places seem to still be doing okay. There might be less of them, but when you have a special occasion, you're going to still go out and do that. So they're still kind of getting the same crop of people that they normally have. But with the delivery and all those kind of things, a lot of those people that, you know, used to go to your Fridays and your Applebee's and your IHOPs now staying at home or getting the delivery food, and it's killing the biz.
It's a great point because the delivery game, they will now go to some of those restaurants that are not mid-level, that are fancy. The fancy restaurants you like. Down off at Palm Beach, they all have that delivery service available now. You can get 5-star dining delivered to your house now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to throw out kind of a rule that they do in a lot of reality shows: amnesty. You get to throw amnesty behind only one restaurant, and no matter what, it cannot close. It will stay open forever, but there's only one. Which one do you protect? Because any other one could go under.
We're talking more like the sit-down restaurants because I don't think the fast food world is going. I think they're still strong in the game.
Yeah, they seem to be doing all right. I think there's been a fluctuation in who the top dogs are. I think the Chick-fil-A's and the Five Guys have kind of rocked things a little bit, and some of your other big dogs have slid a little.
See, Five Guys to me isn't fast food. You got to go in. It's like a Moe's or a Chipotle.
They keep putting them in that category, and I don't know what you put Chipotle. I think Chipotle and all that kind of stuff and Moe's, I think they're still kind of in that fast food category because I think it's faster, like you're in a line. It's not like a sit down.
Okay, we can save one restaurant.
Yeah. And I'll put it on all those because you got to put Chipotle into the mix, got to put Moe's into the mix, got to put all those kind of places into it. So I'm going to throw whatever like chain you want to protect because you should have thrown this amnesty on your Melt and Boynton because
it's over. It's gone.
Yeah. I'll give you second stew on that. Only one you can protect. Anything else can and likely might go out of business.
I've got a sit down restaurant and I have a fast food. Is that part of the game? Can I?
Of course.
Of course, he's got multiple answers.
One. I was very clear in my rules. I'm not going to let you twist up my game.
First day of school has made Kevin cold.
That's right. You call or text yours in 877-979-WRMF.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a second, I will tell you there are more details coming out about this chick's story. She's the one that says that Usher hooked up with her at a hotel room. Quantasia is her name. Now she has somebody else backing up her story. We'll tell you who else is saying that she's telling the truth.
Let me guess. Her best friend?
No.
Her sister?
No.
Her mom?
No. Somebody else. I'll tell you who. Jaybird, you just have to stick around through the entire dirt to find out who it is.
Do I have to?
In other news, I love this. During a stop on his sold-out 24-karat Magic World Tour, Bruno Mars surprised the entire audience at a show in Michigan, announcing that he would donate $1 million to provide aid to the victims of the Flint water crisis. You know, they're struggling in Flint, Michigan. And Bruno Mars, that is so awesome.
That is cool.
Taking $1 million to help out with that. That's very cool. Taylor Swift had a good day in court on Friday. The case is not over yet, but the judge did dismiss the lawsuit against her. Now, we told you the story about how the former radio guy was accused of grabbing her on the butt. She says it happened. He said it didn't. He's suing everybody, not just Taylor. He's going after also her mom, also the person that handled all the radio stuff for Taylor Swift. And he's claiming that they cost him $3 million in damages from his radio job that he could have had, potential of making. He still has pending lawsuits against the mother and the radio handler and the management team, but the case against Taylor has been thrown out. There was insufficient evidence to prove that Taylor personally got him fired.
Okay.
In other news here, finally, the whole crazy story about Usher and this chick that claims that they hooked up now has another little wrinkle in it. An employee that works at the Days Inn in Atlantic City said that she can confirm that Usher did indeed come into the lobby of their hotel that night shortly after midnight.
Means nothing.
The employee says that she saw Quantasia come down, greet Usher, and then they went back up to the hotel room together.
You don't know if that one chick's in cahoots with her. You just don't know.
You don't know, but it is somebody else backing up her story. Usher is continuing to stick by his story that he had nothing to do with the girl, never hooked up with the girl.
Okay, if you're at a hotel and it's in the lobby, there's no way there's not videotape of that.
There should be,
There's
right?
going to be videotape of that. So let's see this videotape of Usher and this chick.
It was back in November of 2014.
They should have video for
Would
that.
they still have it?
They should, unless they're a hotel that doesn't have video, which would be suspect.
Well, It's a Days Inn.
Usher's going to go to a Days Inn and meet up with this chick. Come on.
Yeah, that's.
Come on.
Come on, Usher. You do better than
Usher's going
that.
to go to a Days Inn.
And that is what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by the Our Kids World Family Fun Fest. It's August 26th and 27th inside the cool AC of the South Florida Fairgrounds. Make plans to bring the kids because Paw Patrol is going to be there. Go to adayforkids.com for details.
It's a reality. Your favorite restaurant might be gone before you know it. If you're a person that used to love Fridays, I used to be, before I realized how much sugar is in them, those frozen strawberry margaritas that they had at Fridays, that was my jam. I went in there all the time. I can't remember. I got like an appetizer with it too, but it was like, it would set me off. And then I got away from Fridays. I don't know what happened.
Fridays had such a great appetizer. I think they were like a pizzone kind of a thing. It was pizza, but it was like a quesadilla style, but with marinara and cheese.
Ooh. Oh, there was something amazing. Yeah, and it seemed like from mid-90s to almost mid-2000, They were the jam. And then Fridays, I don't know, I kind of got out of the habit, and apparently a lot of people didn't. Somebody reminded me, too, the Fridays in West Boca just closed, too.
They have
They're closing all over.
They have one of the best honey mustards out in the market. Their honey mustard's amazing.
Yeah, so this is happening. As many as 160 Applebee's and IHOP restaurants in the U.S. are going to close. A lot of these mid-level places are in trouble. Applebee's, your Chili's, all that kind of stuff. So you get to throw amnesty around one. Which one would you save? Because, I don't know, they might all be in trouble. Somebody said, in fact, the number one answer is Olive Garden. People are worried about their Olive Gardens going away.
I love Olive Garden. I brought up Olive Garden to Virginia, and the look of disgust on her face. Olive Garden is great. Bottomless rolls and salad? Come on.
I'm just not a fan. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
It's not my bag.
I love to take they have those long garlic sticks, the bread sticks, and you take the dressing from the salad and you just saturate that son of a biscuit.
Oh yeah.
So good.
A lot of good places with the opening bread. I don't know if Carrabba's is still doing okay. I know the one by my house went out of business, so I don't know if Carrabba's is struggling. Red Lobster, too, is another one. If you love opening bread sequences, those are 3 restaurants to consider.
The cheddar biscuits.
They're in that category, the mid-level restaurant. And if that's the deal, a lot of them are struggling.
What would you put in Outback Steakhouse? Mid-level?
It's in there. Outback is in there. In fact, somebody said Outback, and I got to tell you, I saw that. I was like, oof, yeah, that might be it. I don't go to Olive Garden enough. Outback is one of my top considerations for my amnesty.
I love Outback. Outback, even their salads, what they do with their salads, they've got some kind of ranch dressing.
So good.
Along with their croutons.
Bread's great.
Other people
So
are
good.
doing that kind of stuff.
So good.
Gosh, I love Outback.
Somebody's throwing their restaurant amnesty around Tijuana Flats. They said because of the queso. I got to protect it. And I love the Tijuana Flats, too. That's right up there. And right now, I'm like, I keep seeing a suggestion. I'm like, yeah, is it going to be Outback? Is it going to be Tijuana Flats?
Bud Chicken and Seafood. I mean, I'm endorsing them. I feel like I have an obligation. I have to save them.
If they go down, you go down.
We all go down.
Yeah. Some local players in this, too. People are really sad. Like, I really ruined somebody's day. They just realized Nick's is closed, tomato pie.
I love that. I mean,
So it was like, I want my amnesty around that. Too bad. It's gone.
Is the Nick's tomato pie still open in the airport? Because remember they had one there,
They did,
too.
yeah. I don't know. Great question.
That's a great question.
Poor Nick.
Haven't taken a flight out
They've
of
been
PBI in
around
some
since
time.
I was a kid, man, in this area.
Yeah. Somebody said Sonny's famous steak hoagies in Hollywood. Got to throw amnesty around that. And Sublime in Fort Lauderdale. Someone else is throwing their restaurant amnesty around that. And I just got to tell you, honestly, if you love these places, and, like you said, the Outback, or you said even the Tijuana Flats, I look at that, I'm like going, okay, when's the last time I went to Outback?
Last week. And I went to the Tijuana Flats, probably 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody in this room is very supportive.
I guess I'm in the minority. I go out to eat a lot. I get
You
butterflies
do.
in my stomach when I go out to eat.
You
It's
don't
an
home
event.
cook. I home cook a lot. You just don't do that. You're a single guy.
And I just love. I was born and raised to respect restaurants.
No, I know.
Love them.
I'm the same way. That's all I do. My whole life is just where I get so excited by. Where am I going to go? Where are we going to go eat? And that's the number one joy I have in life.
There was this restaurant, I've talked about it before, out in Lake Park where I grew up, called Wags. And if the whole Pennington family was going to Wags, it was such a big deal. It was an event. And then they had the Ponderosa where you go there and it was
gone.
buffet
Yeah.
style. Oh, my God. Big.
Somebody threw out here Chili's, and Chili's a 2-for-1 all day, every day. If you go inside the bar area, same thing for them. The frozen margaritas are fantastic. Whew. Somebody wants to throw their amnesty around PA Barbecue. And the good news is somebody said that Olive Garden has had gains the last several quarters.
Yeah, I saw that in the NASDAQ. Yeah, saw that in the Journal.
You did?
I dabble in the Wall Street Journal these days.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. So just kind of a quick note that if you have a restaurant like that you love and you're thinking about it right now, be like, it would rock my world if they went out. You might want to start going there.
Support them.
Yeah.
Don't just talk about how you love them. Do actually go down there and support them. Don't let it be a surprise when you have to hear on the radio that your favorite restaurant Melt closed because you haven't been there in weeks.
Whatever. I would go to Melt all the time. You're just trying to pull my triggers. And it's working. I supported them to the death.
You didn't even know they closed.
Because I was literally, I was there. Calm down. I was there the week before, and they were fine. There was no signs of it closing. I supported them, Virginia.
Okay. All right. Call or text us 877-979-WRMF. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, I want to talk here to a girl who's getting married, and she had a very awkward conversation with her dad about her future husband, but he brought up an awkward yet great question. We'll find out what that is coming up next.
A moment in the mind of producer Denny's.
When I was younger, I wished animals could talk, but now I'm glad they can't, because I don't think we would have anything in common.
And now, back to the KVJ show.
We love our Sleep Number beds. We were just there, actually, at the Sleep Number store in Wellington on Saturday, trying out all the new technological advances. That 360 bed is amazing. If you're thinking about getting a new mattress, you need to go lay and try the 360 bed. It will change your life.
They're so nice over there, too. They're always so friendly. They allow me just to lay in the bed and sleep.
Everybody. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to come and lay in the beds because that's how they get you. The bed sells itself.
It does. It really does. They are so comfortable. And if you come in right now and check out one of the Sleep Number 360 smart beds, you can get savings of anywhere from $200 to $400 on those beds.
Wow, that's a great deal. Go in there, have them show you your Sleep Number mapping. They'll tell you exactly what your number should be. It's such a cool little process.
Locations all over South Florida. I went to the Town Center Mall in Boca.
Yeah, you can also go where we were, the Mall Wellington Green there on the second level across from the movie theater.
Find your nearest Sleep Number store at sleepnumber.com and tell them the KVJ show sent you in.
Hi, this is Jim Marigo, and I'm announcing an opportunity to get the internet price on over 4,000 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats.
Wait, where's Funny Johnny?
There's no time for Funny Johnny.
Get the internet price during a Rigo summer clearance event. Just ask for the internet price. There's never been a better time to buy or lease. Hurry for new Rams up to $10,000 off MSRP.
For the internet price, you gotta go to Rigo.
Select models plus tax tag title dealer install option $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
Looking to save on your AT&T wireless bill? Introducing Xfinity Mobile, where mobile and internet work as one, and 90% of AT&T customers can save with Xfinity Mobile. You can get up to 5 lines of unlimited nationwide talk and text included with your Xfinity internet at no extra cost, so all you pay is for data. Call 1-800-XFINITY and sign up for Xfinity Internet today and get download speed up to 75 megabits per second. Plus, Xfinity delivers the fastest internet and the most Wi-Fi coverage throughout your home for the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. Get fast speeds at home with Xfinity Internet and stay connected on the go with Xfinity Mobile. Get up to 75 megabits per second when you bundle Xfinity Internet and TV for $25 each a month for 12 months with blast speed included and a 1-year agreement. Plus, ask about Xfinity Mobile and see how 90% of customers can save over AT&T Wireless. Call 1-800-XFINITY today and get this great offer. Requires enrollment to EcoBill and AutoPay. Offer ends 8/2017. Restrictions apply. New Internet Plus with upgrade to Blast Internet customers only. Not available in all areas. Equipment, taxes, and fees including BTV and RSN fees extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply. Compares regular monthly service charges for Comcast and AT&T published rates. Actual savings vary.
Ted Hollander, attorney. Got a ticket? Don't pay it. Call the lawyers at The Ticket Clinic, a law firm, at 1-800-CITATION. But don't take my word for it. Listen to what our clients have to say.
Multiple speeding tickets dismissed. Multiple red light camera tickets dismissed. Driving with a suspended license dismissed.
Our goal is to get your ticket dismissed. So if you've got a ticket, be sure you're calling The Ticket Clinic at 1-800-CITATION. That's 1-800-CITATION. Hire us on our free Ticket Clinic app and save $5. Prospective clients may not receive the same or similar results. Over 25 offices from Miami to Daytona, including Boynton, West Palm Beach, North Palm Beach, Port St. Lucie, and Fort Pierce.
If you've got a move coming up, you need to listen up because Greek Moving and Storage is the only people you need to call. They are amazing. Greek Moving and Storage did my move. They did Jaybird's move. They did my grandmother's move. So many of my friends and family have used Greek and all told me the same thing. They loved their move and they recommend Greek Moving and Storage to all their friends and family. They're the official mover of the Miami Marlins. They're the superheroes of moving and they're full service. I love this part. They'll come into your place, they'll pack all your stuff up for you, including your kitchen and your bathroom, and then they'll move it to the new place and unpack it, putting away all your stuff in your kitchen and your bathroom, in the drawers, in the cabinets. It is amazing to watch them work, and boom, you're done in one day. Ask about Greek Rewards, too. It's a referral system that puts cash in your pocket for telling your friends to move with Greek. Pick up your mobile phone right now and press ** Greek for a free quote at ** Greek, or go online, GreekMoving.com, and get ready for your best move ever.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. It may be time to see one of the fertility specialists at IVF Florida Reproductive Associates. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant starts to decline rapidly, so time is of the essence. Call 877-553-0040 today to schedule your consultation with one of the IVF Florida fertility experts, or visit IVFFlorida.com. IVF Florida is proud to announce 2 new locations in Boca Raton and in Coral Gables, now providing even more convenience to access fertility treatments throughout South Florida. IVF Florida physicians, consistently recognized as top doctors and named to the U.S. News and World Report list of top U.S. reproductive endocrinologists, have been helping couples realize their dream of parenthood since 1986. IVF Florida provides comprehensive and personalized fertility services along with exclusive finance options. Call 877-553-0040 or log on to IVFFlorida.com.
There's still time to register for fall classes at Indian River State College. Prepare for the career that's right for you with a bachelor's or associate degree from IRSC, or get the skills you need for the promotion you want through quick job training. Financial aid is available, and you'll find personal attention with reasonable cost and convenience at 5 Treasure Coast campuses and the virtual campus. Register now to get the classes you need at the times you want. Get started today at irsc.edu. That's irsc.edu. Register today. Experience Dunkin' Donuts cold brew with 100% Arabica beans steeped in cold water for 12 hours for a rich, ultra-smooth, full-bodied coffee like no other. Discover the craft of cold brew today. America runs on Dunkin'. Price participation may vary. Limited time offer.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
This hour's music is brought to you by GilletteOnDemand.com.
Every morning, 40 million Americans wake up to a Gillette shave, and thousands of Gillette workers start their day at our factory in Boston, bringing you America's #1 shave at lower prices every day. Go to GilletteOnDemand.com and get your 4th order free.
You checking our Snapchat? Get it. The KVJ Show.
Well, Anna Jean just thought she was having a lovely conversation with her father, and then he asked her one awkward question. Now, Anna Jean, tell me a little bit about this discussion you had with your dad. It was over your upcoming wedding, is that correct?
Yeah, getting married in a few months, you know, and so my dad sat me down, we talked, you know, and we've always had a really great open relationship, but I just myself, I've always felt awkward about talking to him about boys, so that was always like the thing I'd go to Mom for, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, yeah, you know, I don't know. It's almost because he was so open, like I was almost afraid, you know, how it would go. So I just always would talk to my mom.
Yeah.
But so he was just asking me some questions about my fiance. You know, he was like, a lot of it was like, does he treat you well and make you happy? You know, like are you guys friends? You know, are you best friends? And,
yeah, those are
you know,
dad kind of questions that you sit down. Is he treating my girl right? And I could see, you know, having those kind of conversations with my daughter.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, so I was feeling really good about this. You know, I was telling him how everything's really good. And then it just came out of the blue. He asked me, he's like, how's the sex?
What? Your dad asked you that?
I was totally caught off guard and embarrassed, you know, because, like, I just kind of sat there, like, dumped and mortified. I didn't really know. I didn't know how to deal with it because it's the first time that I've ever talked to him about that.
I tell you how you deal with it. You go, Dad, the sex was awesome.
Yeah, right, baby.
My favorite position is this.
But she's not comfortable. You need to say, Dad, this is not comfortable for me, and cut it off.
Yeah, so you don't even answer. You don't even say if it's good or if it's bad.
No, Dad, stop.
No response.
Stop being a creeper.
I probably answer.
Different families.
Different family. Yeah.
If it makes you feel uncomfortable, though, you have to go with that, and don't let anybody make you feel uncomfortable. You don't have to talk about your sex life if you don't want to.
What did you tell your dad, Anna Jean, when he asked you?
Well, you know, I was kind of like, you know, I did that whole Dad, you know, like, because really I didn't know how to react. And I guess I just kind of brushed it off a little bit. But I didn't really give him like a direct answer, but it was funny because like since I've had this talk with him, I've really been kind of paying attention, and like the sex part is the worst part of my relationship with my fiance, and it's just always very routine, and it's boring, and it's over quickly, and he doesn't, doesn't think about me very much, and it's,
It's over quickly? I mean, there's things to help out with that. There's techniques, there's drills.
Let Jason take you guys aside.
Well, is it because, and there are two different reasons for this sometimes. Sometimes it is a performance issue, and sometimes it's an attitude issue. Sometimes people are just like saying, hey, I'm cool with getting it over quick. Didn't take me very long, and I'm good.
I'm a firm believer if you want to get better at the lovemaking, you totally can get better. I'm not saying you're going to be Don Juan and be amazing 10 out of 10.
And that can fix problem one, but if problem two you don't want or don't care,
well, that's an attitude thing. And
then that's the issue.
Hashtag lazy lover.
And are we talking about issue one or issue two here, Anna Jean, with your love life?
Well, you know what? I mean, my dad had said through this conversation that a bad sex can be signs of like real relationship issues in the future. And and I really didn't admit it to him, but I've been really wondering about this because there's other things in his personality. Like he's got like a one-track mind. He's always on himself when we're having a conversation. Like I don't feel like he's always listening to me, or he's very understanding about, like, even if something seems trivial to him.
Yeah.
It's not.
Your answer
He makes it out like it's trivial to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not even sure if I really want to marry this
Well,
guy now.
everything you're saying right now, Anna Jean, is you're talking about situation two, and that's different than situation one. Situation one is something that there are different things he can do. I mean, if he's like, I want to be the best lover ever, but I'm not right now, then you can work with that and you can fix that. If he is, situation two, and it seems like he's not only selfish in bed, but there are just other things where it's like he's putting himself first. Yeah, that's troubling. And maybe your dad's question is a great question, and even as awkward as it was, for you to start thinking about, okay, is this really a guy that I should marry?
She's answering her own questions. I mean, every time I think it's going to get worse, she piles something else. And also, he hates children.
She's on the phone with us because she knows the answer.
Yeah, of
She
course.
needs someone to validate how she's feeling.
It sounds like your dad is kind of plugged into what's going on just by watching you and your fiance interact. Your dad kind of figured it out.
Dad, not creepy here. Dad is helping.
Yeah, he's trying to help you. Listen to him.
Okay. If this is something that can't be fixed, and this is just the way he is, do you go on ahead and do you marry somebody, and you think that they're bad in bed because they're selfish in bed?
Why would
you
do you
wanna-
still marry that person?
You think he's bad now?
Yeah.
Wait.
Right.
It's going to get a lot worse.
I wonder if there's somebody out there that went on and got married, even though they knew before the marriage that the sex was bad. They still did it, and they're...
Oh, someone raised their hand. But you got to be specific, whoever raised their hand. Never mind. I've already said too much.
I wasn't expecting that. So...
You got to be specific.
Okay, so if you have bad sex, maybe you just should never marry somebody then.
Well, you're just not on the same page.
Yeah, right.
And
If they're not going to try to get better, then yeah, man, that's a big deal.
Okay.
Because it says something about your personality. It's really not even about the sex at that point.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Is there somebody that had the bad sex before they got married and said, you know what? Yeah, we have bad sex, but I love him and I'm glad we got married.
Phones are going to explode.
Okay. Just want to hear your stories to maybe help Anna Jean out here. 877-979-WRMF. You can text us to 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show. Anna Jean's dad set her down before her wedding coming up in 2 months and asked a couple questions about, okay, is he good to you? Is he honest? Is he this? And then the final question that was kind of awkward for her, how's the sex? And she's like, started thinking about it. She said, well, in her own mind, she pretty much answers the question saying it's not great. And the reason being is that he just doesn't put a lot of effort into it. And to him, it's just kind of like something you do. You check it off the list, and then you go to bed. And that's kind of it. It's very repetitive, same time, same thing. It's not even that he's bad. It's just that it doesn't seem like there's the care and the effort. And that's what seems to be the most troubling. And I think people texting in heard what we did. Somebody said it sounds like she's just trying to talk herself out of this marriage. Maybe she knows. And I think when there's not a connection.
You don't have to do it. It's not too late.
Right.
You can always change your mind and make a good decision. You don't have to go through with it and make a bad decision.
Somebody else said, Dad isn't being a creeper. He knows a bad sex life can end a relationship. He's just being a very caring parent. I think people should go to their parents more.
I got no problem doing that. Going to your parents and talking about that kind of stuff?
Absolutely. I mean, if you have that kind of a great relationship, you absolutely should.
Somebody else said, tell her to run. He's a narcissist, and I married a narcissist.
Uh-oh.
When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, he told me to grow up and deal with it.
What?
Are you kidding me?
Then when we had a child, he was jealous of his own son to the time that I was dedicating to an infant.
Wow, that is messed up.
And you got to pay attention to the signs. And a lot of times people in relationships will give you signs. You're blinded by love and you don't pay attention to them. And then you're the only person that's got to pay the price later.
Oh, love.
I hear you.
Knock you on the ground, my man. Spit you up. Eat
When
you back
my
up.
man, you talking to Virginia?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Okay. Did you see, I could tell by the billboards on the highway that somebody won the Mega Millions. It was down to like 15 million, but the Powerball's still up there.
Powerball is still up there, yes.
Mm-hmm.
They sing some numbers around Kevin again.
Well, you said 16 last week, so I played 16 as the Powerball. Guess what? It didn't come up. The Powerball was 19.
You know what? He just played the wrong lottery. I was looking at the Fantasy 5 lottery tickets for Florida Lotto. There were 2 local winners, one in Lake Worth, one in Boynton Beach. And the numbers were 16, 14, 18, 26, and 27.
I knew I saw a 16. I was hovering
wrong
over Kevin.
Time, wrong.
But yeah, it was there.
Wrong game.
I was tapping into it, though. Thank you, Kevin.
My confidence in your skills is weaning.
Well,
okay.
I don't care.
You used to be so good at picking numbers.
I did. Kevin just got. I picked a 16.
Yeah, it was just the wrong one. He went for the one that was only worth $59,000.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Come on, that's chump change. We want
Right.
the mill, baby.
The good stuff. Coming up here, I got some hypothetical questions for you, and I'd like to know if you won $10 million and had to spend it in 5 days, what would you buy?
Oh,
$10 million, 5 days, got to get rid of that money now. What do you spend it on? We'll find out what these people say here in the studio coming up next.
Your closet needs a KVJ shirt. Get it now at kvjshow.com.
Don't let the end of summer put an end to exploring. Get 50% off your second guest with Royal Caribbean and up to $100 to spend at sea. Plus, kids sail free. Book Allure of the Seas sailing from Fort Lauderdale. Adventures start at just $6.99. Keep winter waiting with top deck rock climbing and jungle zip lining. Come seek. Call 1-800-ROYAL-CARIBBEAN or your travel agent today. Offer ends August 31st. Prices are per person, interior room, or flat savings subject to availability. Taxes, fees, and port expenses additional. Terms apply. Ships registry Bahamas.
Welcome to Universal's Volcano Bay, a water theme park like no other. From the sands of Waturi Beach to the top of the Krakatoa volcano, summer is a lot cooler here. And when you add the refreshing taste of an ice-cold Coca-Cola, that's summer on a higher level.
And right now, Florida residents get 1 month free on any Universal Preferred or Premier annual pass with the UPC code from select Coca-Cola products, which means you can make summer last all year long at all 3 Universal Orlando parks. So grab an ice-cold Coke and summer on a higher level at Volcano Bay, the 3rd amazing theme park at Universal Orlando Resort. Visit universalorlando.com. Offer ends August 31st. Restrictions apply.
Well, we're getting right into the heart of it. The heat, the hurricanes, all that kind of stuff. This is pretty much the time of year when that all goes down. So it'd be a great time to have EDS Air Conditioning and Plumbing out to your place to look at your AC unit just to make sure that it is going the way that it should. With lines, hoses, drains, all that kind of stuff, it's easy to get something in there that could clog it up and affect whether or not you're going to have cold AC pumping through your house. That's why make an appointment today. And the thing about the EDS techs, they will be on time every time guaranteeing. And I tell you, if you are in Martin or St. Lucie County and you want service, they are now all over both of those counties and can take care of you. And plus, if you listen to the KVJ show, which obviously you do because you're locked in here right now, they will give you 1 complimentary service call with a paid repair. Do not wind up without AC, especially this time of year. Just get a hold of EDS Air Conditioning and Plumbing. Go online, edsairconditioning.com. Have a service tech out there. They are fantastic. They're on time, they're knowledgeable, and they will steer you in the right direction. Need a new AC? Don't worry about it. They got qualifying energy-efficient Trane air conditioners all ready for you to get with $1,000 in trade-in allowance right now when you go online at edsairconditioning.com.
Smart kids know there are 2 types of magic beans. The ones that turn into freak beanstalks, and the whole black beans that go into Harvest Snaps Mango Chili Lime Black Bean Crisps. That's because Harvest Snaps Mango Chili Lime is the savory, citrusy snack that instantly vanishes from lunchboxes. And because they're baked and 100% all natural. Well, those crisps are about as magical as it gets. Harvest Snaps Crisps. Grab a bag in the produce section. With 8 magical Harvest Snaps flavors, pick up your favorite today.
Summer savings are still going on at Braman Honda. The kids might be back in school in Palm Beach County, but in Palm Beach County, Braman Honda is still very much celebrating the summer. You can get into Braman Honda and put yourself in a brand new car and save so much money right now. It is bottom line prices, bottom line service, bottom line all around. This is the time. If you've been thinking about a new car, you got to get to Braman Honda now and take advantage of these great prices. How about nothing due at signing? 0 down, 0 due at signing. You don't have to worry about a crazy down payment. 0 due at signing, and new Hondas from just $199 a month. That's a great deal. Mike Rodriguez runs the show over there. He just wants to put you in the car of your dreams. It's the Summerbration, and it is on right now at Braman Honda. Go check it out in person right there at 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. You can shop online at BramanHondaPB.com. You always save more at Braman Honda. This deal for $199 a month is a lease program for 36 months on the 2017 Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit. You just do the tax tag and have your credit approved, and you're driving off in that deal from Braman Honda.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. In all honesty, it's a very hard thing to do. The good news is, Tobacco Free Florida is here to help you quit your way by offering the free support and tools you'll need to succeed. When you call Tobacco Free Florida's phone quit service at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW, you'll be able to connect to a quit coach who will help you assess your addiction by starting you off with a personalized quit plan. You may also qualify for free nicotine patches or gum. It doesn't matter how many times you've tried to quit, now is your time to succeed. Along with Phone Quit, we offer a series of additional proven tools to help you quit your way, such as Group Quit and Web Quit. So give us a call at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW to double your chances of success. Ask about free nicotine replacement options to help you quit today. This is your start to a tobacco-free life. No judgments, just help.
New sneakers, not the dorky kind, rad backpacks ×3.
Bud's Chicken and Seafood knows getting the family back to school can bust your budget.
The house to myself? Worth it.
Stay in budget. Get 2 pieces of chicken and fries for just $3.49 or 3 pieces for $3.99 at Bud's.
All KVJ, on demand and mobile at kvjshow.com and many other podcast apps.
We had somebody last week knocking down the money on the lottery. Just one winning ticket sold in Friday's Mega Millions. About $393 million. Somebody bought it in Illinois. That's where the whole thing went down. The Powerball is still up there, though. So you make some serious cash on that. So let's say you do win a huge lottery payout, like $10 million, and you got 5 days in which you got to spend it. What would you buy, Virginia?
I would probably buy real estate.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, yeah.
I would turn that into something I can make money off of.
Okay. Like where you're going with that. That's smart.
Get some little rental properties.
Gosh, look at that. Okay.
Panda would go into the side business of being a slumlord. It'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah. That could be it. You set up the whole thing.
Yeah. You could. You might not have to work if you set yourself up right.
Okay. I got you on that. That's great. What do you do, Jaybird?
Well, I mean, we're going to probably do stuff for our family, get them taken care of. Then you take the change of all that. I would I'd build a wiffle ball field, a wiffle ball stadium. I've been wanting to do this forever.
Wiffle ball stadium, huh? With your $10 million?
Yeah, because I think you can make a really awesome wiffle ball stadium and still have a lot of money left over. You could probably build that for $100,000, make it really cool looking.
Yeah.
And have some more. That's just one of many things.
Just one of many, huh?
I've always talked about making that chocolate milk river. I've always wanted that.
It's fantastic, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
so smart investment.
And I would keep a little chunk to save as well.
You can't. You have to spend it all in 5 days.
That's
Were
right.
you listening to Kevin?
I'd probably get some listening skills.
Can you pay for those?
You need to buy a hearing aid.
Yeah, I don't think you can pay for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would just do stuff like that.
If you're trying to do something smart, the real estate's good. Somebody said buy $10 million in gold because you buy it, then you sell it later when the price goes up, and you still get the money in the end. That's the smart investments that you could do. To me, though, I open up my chain of sports bars called Riggies.
I don't hate it.
That's it. That's where I'm going.
I would probably try to buy some type of restaurant of some sort.
Yeah, that'd be it right there. Oh man, what I would do. How much fun I would have.
A lot of work.
And we'd have
I know it would be.
We'd have the best props for the show. We'd get so many props.
Yeah.
4 days, we'd have to get the good stuff.
Yeah, that'd be the fun stuff. I would take I'd take the $5 million, I'd take half of it. I'd lay it down right away. I'd be going, hey, let's just get the thing going, get the Riggies going. And then I would go on and I'd buy as many tickets to all the great sporting events as I could get. National championship, I'm going to the Super Bowl. I'm going to the NBA finals. I'm just right now, I'm like going and buying them like crazy.
Would $10 million be enough to start our own station? The beginning, the KVJ station? Is that enough?
I don't. Yeah, I'm trying to think. A lot of them.
You need more than that, probably.
For a station, I think you need more. But not to build your own studio and do your own show.
Maybe something like that.
Yeah, you could do that.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Depends on what station you buy, what market, what you're going to do to it. Yeah, some are a lot cheaper than others.
That's true.
Maybe I'll finally get an office.
Aw.
That's your goal, huh? There you go. Let me see. Next question I got here for you. Got to think big. If you could ask any historical figure one question, who would it be and what would you ask? One historical figure. Yeah. Who would it be? What would you ask? That's a big one.
It would probably be somebody like a president or a former president, and I would ask them about aliens, UFOs. I want the real truth. I want to see it all. I want to see the lies. I want to see the cover-ups.
What if they just came to you and said, in all honesty, I have no idea.
Liar!
They'd be going, but that's all you got. You would just call them liar and you walk away from it.
Because they know. They know. Oh, yeah.
Because they know.
They did. There's no way the president doesn't know whether we got UFOs or not. Of course he does.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like a historical figure that probably screwed somebody over and we don't know the truth yet.
They could be dead?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Any historical figure, one question, who would it be? What would you ask? Yeah, I'll give you a chance to think on that because that's a good one because there's got to be a great question in there.
What president you think would know the most about the alien stuff?
Well, you might even want to open your horizons past, presidents. I mean, you could go all the way back in history to try to find out, the answers to those questions from anybody. I mean, you could go back to Greece, ancient Rome.
What do you got, Virginia?
All kinds of stuff there. Yeah, I'll give you a chance to think about that one.
This is a good one.
One more I got for you. You have a new baby that's 5 months old when someone from the hospital calls and says that there was a mix-up and the child isn't yours. Would you correct the mistake or just live with the child you love?
No, you have to correct it. You got to get your baby.
But you've grown such an attachment to this.
It doesn't matter.
Other baby. Why do you have to have the other baby?
It sucks that you went 5 months with the wrong baby, but you got to switch them back and get your baby.
I mean, 5 months, is the kid going to even know?
No, the kid's not going to know. You're going to be a little jacked up from the whole experience.
Would 5 years change your answer?
What if someone came to you right now?
You always have to get your baby.
Think about Magnolia was switched, and she's not yours.
Think about right now. If someone came to you and said, hey, we made a horrible mistake. Rocco is not your baby, and here's your baby. And you look, and you're going, oh, I think Rocco's a lot cuter.
Well, he is.
Uh-huh. So imagine if that happened. Would you hand Rocco over to somebody else and then now try to start an attachment with another 2.5-year-old?
I think you have to. If Rocco, if it's proved through DNA,
Yeah.
I'm not taking some dizzy nurse's word.
Okay.
I'm going to do a DNA test. And if the DNA comes back and Rocco is not our baby, then I think we have to switch him back and get the baby that is ours.
What if it's Magnolia? I mean, Magnolia, what, 11 or 12?
12.
Okay.
And the mom comes and said, no, Magnolia's mine. We're taking her. We're moving to Guam. You're not going to see her.
Mags won't go.
She has to.
She won't go.
Mm-hmm.
She won't go, I tell you right now. There's no way she would leave our house.
No way, too.
Even if it was proven?
Rocco would probably go happily. Oh, yeah, it's a new adventure. Mags is not going. She would not go.
Okay. Well, if you want to sound off your thoughts as well, what would you do in these hypotheticals here? Somebody said, Kev, you'd open up sports bars. Didn't you just talk about a bunch of closing? Hey, I'm not saying it was a good idea. I'm saying I went for it. They said Virginia's right with the real estate, but it's just too
boring.
Yeah, I want to travel the world. I want to go to the athletic events.
Well, when you buy your real estate, then you set yourself up for life, and
I
you don't have to
know,
work
right.
anymore, and
Yeah.
that
I get
becomes
it.
your secondary source of income, where you can go to the Super Bowl.
What's sexier, her real estate or a chocolate river? Okay.
Yes.
A chocolate milk river. Okay, first of all, it's going to spoil in a few weeks.
That's not true. You always say that. Like, if you have $10 million to build a chocolate river, you've got the money to pay for the upkeep. It's such a dumb comment.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a dumb
I'm the dumb one.
Well, we'll take up some of your emails and your conversation on the After the Show podcast. We'll get back to this. There's going to be more KVJ show here, and if you're listening to the regular podcast, just keep listening because it's going to keep going. You can actually watch the thing as we do it live. Start about 10:20. It's on YouTube Live, kvjshow.com Live. You can also listen to it all by itself later on our SoundCloud app. So that's all going to be coming up. But before we get to that, and the latest from Pink here in just a minute, Jaybird, would you please shut us down here today with a lovely thought, my friend?
I got to compete with Pink?
Well,
Don't
Pink's
blow
coming
it.
up here in a few. Yeah.
One of the most courageous decisions you'll ever make is to finally let go of what is hurting your heart and soul.
Ooh.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
What do you think?
Bad quotes. I'm letting you go. Bye.
Please, can I go?
Yeah,
Please,
yeah.
let me go.
There,
I
we're
want
gone.
to go.
Want to meet and hang with KVJ? Find out where we'll be at kvjshow.com.